All right, let's do this. Mm. I just want to talk watches. What am I trying to do? Oh. Guys, let's start the show. Timmy, fire it up. I'm trying. All right. Come on. Drop the link. Let's drop the link. Let's see if anybody else wants to join us to talk some watch market update. It's been a minute, guys. All right. Let's do this. Got myself an Arizona iced tea on the way. This is the green tea version with ginseng and honey. It's delicious. One of the most iconic drinks in Brooklyn. You guys, you ever tried this? This is it. It's like high school, but the price, they increased it. It's no longer 99 cents. These used to be 99 cents. This is how you know economy spiked. It was like 150 now. Ridiculous. But still cheaper than Korea. I think in Korea they want $6 for a bottle of Arizona green tea. It cost them 2 cents to make it. All right. Quiet down the music. Hey, it was a good show today. I went to like a Hodinky event. Got a chance to talk to Ben Clymer. He was there. There was also, well, let's see. This is not the picture I wanted to use. Ben was there. Daniel Day Kim. There was a whole bunch of other celebrities. It was sports celebrities. Carmelo was there. A bunch of other actors. It was a good time. They had drinks, and it was just good. Just talking watches. It's really cool. The watch community has really kind of calmed down. The flipper is dead in the backyard pool, so that's great. There's just people who are passionate about the hobby, and yeah, and I was just extremely perplexed by the whole idea that Hodinky is partnering with UBS, which is a bank. Um, I wonder what that's all about. But they said they have very similar philosophies. They like craft, and Hodinky, right? It covers wristwatches, and what is watches? Watches is if not pure embodiment of craft. So it was cool to be at the event. I learned a lot, met some old friends, some new friends. Got a chance to say hi to. Let's see. Maybe I'll show you guys this picture. Uh, here we go. Daniel Day Kim. He's in the city. He's actually doing a play right now, putting on 8 performances a week, which is like wild. Probably two a day. People think that it's very hard to do these live streams once a day, but he's doing once a day plus one day. He's doing 2 performances. Crazy stuff. Daniel Day Kim, absolute legend. He had a really cool. Well, actually, it was a Speedmaster with the white dial, right? But it was customized for him from the factory. Don't tell anyone. All right, let's just quickly here say hi to our beautiful audience. Marco, thank you so much for reminding everyone to upvote. Dave F451, same. JMB is also reminding everybody that you could support this show, the only independent uh, wristwatch live stream in the YouTube space, and I would really appreciate it. James the advisor says Tim's eating out bill for the month is 3,600. Man, I spent a fortune on the trip to Philly. I it was a disaster. I should not be allowed to have money. That's just let's just put it that way, okay? Because I just spend it all immediately. Uh, Rolex Perpetual is amazing value if you are able to pay retail. Yes, it is. Uh, very Oyster Perpetual, man, it's one of the greatest watches Rolex makes. Shout out to Mike Lewis, finally floating face down. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Dirk Digla, welcome to the show. Yes, he was in the Lost. That's right. Craft, but craft has nothing to do with it. I don't know. Listen, I think there's a bit of craft there. I'm not sure how UBS, but look, I think it's people who are interested in watches. They obviously have money because to buy watches, you have to have done something. Except Tim Wright, everyone else has accomplished something, has done something really significant in their life. Maybe built a successful business. Maybe they won a lottery. Maybe they got really lucky. Maybe they're talented. Maybe they wrote a novel or put on a play or something. They made a lot of money, and they need a bank to put that money in. And I guess UBS decided that, hey, this is a great partnership. These are the people that we want to communicate with. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Time flies. Yes, great. You made it to the House of Craft, NYC UBS X Hodinky. Yeah, you guys want to see a few more pictures from there? Let me see if you can recognize some of these people. Here we go. I can show you guys some watches I saw at the event. I wasn't really like talking to many people. I was just trying to stay cool, be chill, not get into any trouble. Obviously we've seen this one. This is Daniel Day Camp, but also here we go. Ben Clymer was talking to. Let's see who knows who this is. I'll give you guys a clue. He's a NBA uh, player. Maybe somebody knows. Those who watch NBA, they probably know. Dirk Diggler, not Tim. Don't beat yourself too much. That you have where would I get this trust fund, Dirk? From Ukraine, from a village in Ukraine. That's where they set them up. I didn't realize that that's where money are being made. A lot of people here in the watch community won't admit it that they got their money from a marriage or the hard work of parents. That's true. That's true. But I've never said I have money. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, listen, and you know what? That's if I got money from family, I would have told everyone. Like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, I think that's incredible when somebody can bestow some money on their children to make their children's lives easier. But then again, I feel like if you give money to your kids, then they become dependent on it and then they don't really work. So it kind of backfires. Money is both a blessing and a curse. It's bad not to have any money, but too much money and a lack of certain, would you say, certain like drive, like because we have to go out and get the money, right? That this is it, it pushes us to do something every day, to work hard, right? if you had the money, then you never develop that kind of skill to push yourself and work and be self sufficient. So, and then because that parent's money eventually runs out, and what do you do then? Right. So I don't know. Look, it's both. It's good and bad. My watch channel $20 super chat. Tim has 20 US now, minus the Google fees. Nice. Thank you, my watch channel. Yeah, because I had to buy lunch. Well, it wasn't much lunch. It was 7-Eleven. I stopped by. I got 7-Eleven sandwich and the iced tea. Mm. But it all adds up. Hey, good job, Dirk. That's right. It's Carmelo. He's a huge watch collector, and believe it or not, he's actually releasing his own wine. That's right. After he retired as a basketball player, he's got into making wine. What a beautiful way to retire, right? Newbie says, I try to have lots of kids so I can embezzle ill gotten gains through them. Whoa, I just had a Biden moment. Well, Biden, Trump, who else? Like all these politicians, right? That's how they do it. you know, it's nobody nobody's innocent, and that's why I said, listen, why don't these politicians that so many people worship, why don't they pass some laws against what's it called, there's a term for this kind of grifting, but it slips my mind right now. M2 Carlina says, why not make your own sandwich, Timmy? We do not use the 7-Eleven the same way. Yeah, I was just yesterday's show for way too long. I almost didn't want to go. Guys, there was a chance. I was in the morning. I was not feeling too well, and I almost didn't go. Right? That's why I took only a few pictures and wasn't really, which is just being super quiet and low key when I was there, because I was recovering from yesterday. It was too hardcore. Yesterday's show was way too much to handle. But they're still going, and I was told I can stay, but I already promised that I was gonna do a live stream today, so I figured, look, they were kind enough. I was only registered, by the way, for the first uh, hour of the event, but Ben Clymer was really kind enough to let me stay overtime. So I stayed for two more speakers because of him. So huge shout out to Ben. Really appreciate the kind gesture. But I think on Wednesday I'll try to be there whole day. Maybe I'll even ask them if I can live stream it. So we'll try to do something. M2 says, glad you went. Thank you, M2. Yeah, it was cool. Daniel Day Kim, he's a really cool dude, actually. It was really fun. Hopefully, Hodinky releases this interview so that everybody could watch it. It was really nice. They're like, these celebrities, they're people just like us, and it was good to be there. You know, and listen, maybe I'll even go to see the play because he's Korean and the roommate is Korean. And let's see, let me pull this up. It's on Broadway. He's gonna be here until uh 1 second. He's gonna be here until November, he said, and then he's going to take a little break to just hang out and meet some friends. Because right now he's so busy, right, with doing the show every single day, that Oh man. Oh, my New York Times uh subscription expired. Oh no. But okay, look, I'll just show you this top piece here. Review Daniel Day Kim as the playwright unmasked in the Yellowface. So the play is called Yellowface, and it's about David Henry Hwang's 2007 play, now in a famed Broadway revival, is a pointed critique of identity and masquerading as something something. It's cut off, unfortunately. I can't see the last word. Oh, as a mockumentary. It's a comedy, basically a comedy play about a playwright who's concerned about a white guy playing a role for an Asian person, and then he finds out later that he casted a white person accidentally that should have been played by an Asian individual. So it's a really kind of a it's a critique of I guess this culture of role identities in society. And yeah, I wish I could go. Let's see. Daniel Day Kim. Let's see here. Yellow face tickets. Broadway roundabout. It's pretty affordable as well, right? Like it's $52 is the cheapest one. Let's see if we just pick something. I'm shocked that he took the time out of his day to come here and give this little presentation or interview with the Hodinky. The guy is a true enthusiast and and the watch collector. Okay, ooh, 660, $58. Okay, that's more my price. It's a small play, but still on Broadway. Actually, it's a good theater there. Anyways, let's get back here to some watches. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hi, Tim. I
Doc-
see nobody was joining you, so I decided I'll jump on over here. I'll keep my camera off most of the
hey,
time.
listen, man. Everyone is always welcome. I might as well. I'll pin the link in the chat so that if anybody wants to join us,
Yeah,
everyone is
everybody jump
welcome on the
on.
show. Yeah.
Everybody.
But before you join, know that you're joining a live stream with someone who's been unofficially diagnosed as a crazy person.
You too?
I was unofficially diagnosed.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I don't
this is my
think I
watch.
hide it. Did I ever told anyone that I'm not a crazy person? It's a
Yeah,
crazy. You
you
have
don't
to be insane to watch
definitely do
to
not
collect
hide it.
watches. Yeah, I'm not normal. No, there's nothing normal about obsessing about watches multiple hours a day. This is
Yeah.
mental illness. Speaking
Normies are
of,
fucking boring anyway, Tim. You don't want to hang out with normies.
let's get a
Yes.
third mentally ill
Yeah.
person on here.
Hey,
Speak,
Daniel.
yeah. Speaking of mental illness, here I am. Um,
All right.
yeah. Look,
This is
there's a
turning
lot
into
of
a real
blue here.
asylum.
Hold on. There's a lot of blue on that watch.
Ooh, get that
So
blue.
to go with the
Get
blue,
that pimpin' blue.
pimp and blue. I'm only here for 5 minutes and 25 seconds because I have
Oh no.
2 meetings.
Oh no, Daniel, don't leave us. We need
Yeah.
you. What meetings you got?
My editor friend is going to look at my stuff and say that doesn't work. Let's start all over again. I'm going to see. She's going to see my material and say this
Oh,
doesn't work.
oh, it's the comedy material.
Yeah. So
Senor, you
yeah.
shoplifted yourself.
We'll see if we can keep the senior thing. It's the anchor, like the premise is right and the whole main theme is right. If we get that going, it'll be okay.
Mm.
Nice to see you. You were very funny the other day on some of your texts, Doctor.
Oh, that wasn't me.
It
I think
was
that
you.
was
You were.
rigged.
Some of them were you. What are you talking
Yeah, it
about?
was. They were all me. I'm lying.
Oh, by the way, look at this. Watchaholic in the chat says that he's gonna go see Daniel Day Kim on Broadway.
Oh,
Dude, that's incredible. Yeah, because he's Korean. Watchaholic is Korean. It's
Daniel
great.
Day
They're both
Kim, is
watch
that the guy
enthusiasts.
from Lost?
Yeah, that's the guy from Lost.
That's what he sounds familiar. Is he a watch guy?
He's like a huge watch guy. He got
Wow.
5270 with the salmon
Oh,
dial. That's the platinum
Mm.
Patek. Salmon dial, the perpetual with the chronograph, manual one. That was his recent purchase. The latest one. Also, he got the Speedmaster white dial, specially engraved for him.
I'm
Huge.
perpetual. Do you guys know that I'm perpetual?
perpetual what?
I'm perpetually lost.
I thought, no, you're perpetually here, man. Still ticking since 1820s.
Right, right. Okay, okay.
What do you got underneath the wristband, Daniel?
Um, oh, this is just so I don't get it all banged up. I'm silly that way, but the Explorer.
Oh, very
Ah, that's
nice.
the one the sister hid for you.
That's right. She hid in such a good place she couldn't find it. That's right. Then Dr. Bob, he in the process of looking for something else, weeks and weeks later, she found it by the front door.
Oh, the reason
Unbelievable.
I jumped on, they hired a white guy to play an Asian. That's as a half Asian, half white guy. I don't give a fuck. Sorry for cussing.
Oh no, yeah, you do a little bit look Asian. If you
Well, my
do
mom's
that, you know
Chinese.
that mustache, that thin mustache like that, and then mustache here. You
Fu
get one of
Manchu.
those hats. You know the wooden hat.
I used to have one of those wooden hats. The triangle one.
Yeah, the triangle one. Do you know they make them only on one street somewhere in Shanghai? They're like
Everyone
handmade.
wears those in Vietnam. That's where I got
Yeah.
mine. I used to wear it while doing the garden work.
Yeah, those are really nice. And you could look super Asian. You could look like a Asian boss from that new Wukong game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play many roles. In other words, Dr. Bob, you'd be a chameleon.
Excellent. I want to do voiceovers.
Philip Habushar says Tim thought Dr. Bob's was just stoned.
Yeah, I'm pretty mellow today, you know.
Mm. But
Oh,
oh, you're
before
being
I
pretty
go,
male. That's very good.
so how was
Don't
the
go,
great?
Daniel. What?
Well, I have to go because I have a meeting on Zoom. Then I've
Check
got
the
to go
material.
meet another
Oh,
guy, my acting friend coach, and that's
okay.
about, yeah. Not that anything will come through with that, but I got to go meet him, so I can't see it. So, how was your meeting with Ben Clymer?
No, I mean, it was really good. I just said
Yeah.
hi. I thank
Oh,
him for creating Hodinkee because because of Hodinkee. Basically Ben Clymer created a job for me
oh, I
because
see.
I thanked him for basically creating my career, what I do today.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Uh, because without him making Hodinkee, because that was what I used when I just first started doing these live streams uh, in talking about watches. We would go to Hodinkee, we would see what the latest watch was, and we'll talk about it.
Right,
So if it wasn't for Ben Clymer, we wouldn't be here.
right. Ben Clymer, and then inadvertently the great, what's the name? Luxury. What's the name?
Luxury Bazaar, Roman
No, no,
Sharf.
no. I'm referring to Paul Pluta way back when.
Did you notice how
Yes,
much Ben Clymer looks like Fred Savage?
yes. I was created. Uh, I'm a blend of Archie Luxury and Ben Clymer,
That's right.
blended in the
Luxury
blender together.
blended in the blender.
Maybe that's why I'm crazy.
Well, no, yeah, yeah.
Allegedly.
So I've got to go. I might try to get on the phone in between, but I
Hmm.
got to go.
If you have a Daniel, if you have an appointment with a psychiatrist, let me get in on that Zoom. Let's make it official, okay?
She won't. She won't let you. She's pretty cool,
Oh,
but she won't let you. Okay, guys, later.
okay.
Bye,
Bye bye.
Daniel.
Okay, bye.
Okay, let's
Amazing
talk
stuff.
watches.
Amazing stuff, Dr. Bob's. Let's see. Let's pick up some of these few chats, and then we're gonna take a look at some pieces here. One day retro says, "Yeah, that's the one thing I think alchemy, one of the best orators of the truth since the late Christopher Hitchens."
Are we
Christopher
talking
Hitchens.
watches still? What is that?
No, I think we're talking movies. He's
Oh,
watching yesterday's live stream.
oh, okay. Yeah. That was that contest was rigged, man. I knew, I knew he was gonna win from the beginning, Tim.
Really?
Uh-huh. I seen the fix was in. All of these watch contests on live streams, they're all rigged.
It's all scams, bro. It's
Scam.
everyone is scamming. Look at this. Lesser traveled 68. Did you hear if anyone ever got their 4P watch? No, never. Nobody
I
got
heard
theirs.
some people are waiting for the shipment still.
They're just like the Trump watches. They're not manufactured yet. These guys, they don't make watches. It's like a pre-order because they don't want to take a risk because they're in it for the money. Like 4P, he's not like
I
proud.
heard
He's
that
not
some
going to be
of
proud
Forky's
of this
close
watch.
friends and relatives have received the chalky white already.
Nah, I don't
It's
believe
why
it.
it sold out so early. It was the first one.
I don't believe it. It's a fake sold out. I don't think it actually. I don't think it's genuinely sold out because if the Choky White were in such demand that they sold out first, why is the orange one didn't sell out? You would think by now it's been months. All right, the Choky White sells out in 7 days. You tell me, and then the black one and the orange one uh, doesn't sell out in 4 months. It's been 4 months now. If these are such hot commodity, why
They're close to
isn't
selling out. They're almost sold out.
yeah, I'll believe that when I see the chalky white on
Try to
somebody's
see,
wrist.
put some in your cart. See how many you can put in your cart.
Last time I could put 10,000 of them. Oh, but I think they fixed it because 4P, he's a fan of the show, so he saw what I did and he fixed the code there. Let's see if I can put 1,000 of them. Yeah, oh yeah, you could put 1,000 actually in the cart. It's gonna cost $661,000 US. You can check out. Let's just put it
So
on my credit card right
you
here.
sure you want to get 1,000 of those, or you can get 6 Trump watches?
What do you mean? It's an investment watch right here. This is the true investment.
You got to keep your investments. We call it diversified, though. You don't want them all in one basket. I say get 500 4P watches and 3 Trump watches.
Time to mask up. Oh, ho, ho. Hey, that's a friend from Long Island. Time to
Oh,
mask
he's
up.
asking a question.
Yeah, yeah.
How's the market?
The
It's like this. It's floating in the pool. It's dead for sure. Oh, it's not really
face
dead, but
down,
yeah, it's not responding. I don't
face
think it's
down in
gonna
the
make it.
backyard pool. Face
No, it's
down.
not face down. We flipped it over, but it's like there's
Carcass.
no breath.
There hasn't been the sign of life for a while there.
No, watch prices are going
Very
down.
unfortunate. Or actually, the way normal people call it, just normal market. It's getting back to normal.
Yeah,
Like,
I like it.
because if you think about it, there's no reason why these watches were so expensive. Because there's only limited amount of money out there, and when COVID happened, people couldn't spend their money on all the fun stuff, so they were just
Go to the
buying.
gym,
Yeah, they were
can't
just
go to the
buying things.
bar.
Hmm. And that drove the price because like watches are good, but I think you have to balance it out with the experiences. You have to go do something. Go watch a play, maybe, right? Go get an experience. Watching a play is pretty cool. And if you think about it, tickets for this play is like $100, right? And the Rolex is 10,000. Like, how many plays you can see for $10,000? Do you understand?
I don't know.
No, you can watch a lot of plays. You can watch a play every single day for a year. That's too many plays. But if you're living in the city or somewhere, and or maybe a basketball game or a baseball game, it's cool. Like 10,000 can buy you a lot of cool experience. You can see the Super Bowl. Maybe not the Super Bowl. Probably
No,
just to see one Super Bowl, it's like 10,000, right?
yeah, just for the
Okay.
ticket.
Yeah. Oof, expensive. But yeah, there's so much things you could do with your money, and that people weren't doing because of COVID. They spent it all on wristwatches because
No, I think
wristwatches was a
watches,
new experience for everybody. Because owning a wristwatch is an experience in of itself,
and you only
right?
need one. You're
How was
watching the
the
show. You don't have a watch? Go buy a watch.
Yes.
Citizens are on sale. They gotta get the Fugu right now for like $275, I think, on the rubber strap.
A what?
Citizen, the dive watch, Fugu, it's the puffer fish one.
New citizen?
Oh no, it's not new. It's old. It's like
Did
Citizens version of the SKX.
Did you see the new Bulova? Check
Oh
this
yeah,
out. Pretty interesting, right? It's like a Datejust
but it's a
with a
square.
right, right. It's a and even the color green looks like the
It's a bullet
green.
screen.
Yeah, but the case is like an oyster quartz case. So it's a great
And
combination of
it's got
different
that
parts.
smooth sweep. But like, if you don't read the dial and you just look at the second
Uh-huh.
hand, you might think it's an automatic.
Oh, no, it's really fast. Oh,
It
no,
goes
wait.
like it's like a
No.
smooth. It doesn't go
You
like tick
sure?
tick tick. Yeah, it's got a
Uh-huh.
smooth sweep to it.
Is it because of this 262 kilohertz? Or
I
that's just
think
the
so.
quartz frequency?
Yeah, I don't think the hands can't be moving that fast. It would melt.
Hmm. Timmy Bontano says, Tim G, come back.
Come back, Tim G.
Tim G, come back. We missed Tim G. I missed Tim G. I don't have the resolution with him. I went to Geneva and he was gone. Never
I hear
to
rumors
be
out there,
seen.
but I don't know what to believe.
He's still out there in the ether,
I think he's still out there.
somewhere in the ether, right? In the
He's probably
clouds.
watching right now. Might be tied to a chair. They're not letting him text.
Got him tied back in the basement. Yo, Kleiner Hund. Welcome
Liner.
to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, man, it's
What's
pretty
up, brother
good.
Bob?
I went to a
I'm
watch
doing
event
good,
today.
Kleiner.
Ben.
What are we talking about?
Well, I met Ben Clymer earlier today. Met Daniel
Did you
Day
tell him
Kim.
to change his name to Ben Kleiner?
Ben Climber.
He should change his name to Ben Kleiner. I'm just saying.
No, I didn't say. I will ask him tomorrow. Maybe he'll be there tomorrow as well. But this event is going to continue apparently for the next foreseeable future. So I'll be there tomorrow. I'll try to find out more stuff for you guys. Some insider cool stories
Nice.
that you can only find out here and then share it with you guys here. Yeah, like, can you believe it? Daniel Day Kim got a custom laser engraved case back white dial Speedmaster from Omega.
Sweet.
They really like him. Yeah, that's so cool. Let's see here. We got time. 2 months up says Tim. You know any Rolex sales rep? I know my sales rep. Yeah. You want to buy a Rolex? Let's talk about it. Time. You got my phone number, right? Got my phone number. You got a cigar there? Ooh.
Want me to put your
Yeah.
phone number in the chat, Tim?
Yeah, sure.
I'll get right on it. Let me go find your business card.
Yeah. Hold on, somebody's calling me. Tell us about the cigar.
Just a simple Southern draw. Jacob's Ladder. It's like, mid to full body cigar. Nothing crazy, but I like
It's a
Southern Draw. They make
two-tone.
some nice smokes. Talk about what you smoking on.
Oh, these are Filter Kings,
And that is.
Texas grown. Good Texas tobacco. So. Terrible
I
habit.
learned some. I learned something today from the Joe Rogan podcast that a marijuana is actually an old name for a white Mexican tobacco. It originally was just called weed, but then they changed the name when they were trying to demonize it.
I don't know, but look at the shirt I have on today. It's
It's pretty
says
interesting.
weed on it. It's a place in California. It's a city actually. So
Yeah. I've been through there.
I'm not
They have a, they have
advertising that you should smoke. It's a tourism T-shirt.
yeah. They have a gas station in the mountain, but that's about it.
That's about it. Yeah, I asked him if there's a good place in town where I could get a burrito or something, and the lady at the gas station looked at me. She said, "Honestly, no."
Yeah, the next
So
town over.
yeah, I went to the next town.
It's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Nothing there but a mountain.
Yeah, the mountain's pretty cool though.
What's that square watch?
This one?
Yeah, what kind of watch is that?
It's an old Monaco.
Oh, that's a gold tone. It looks like
Nah, it's just a light.
it's got one
So instead of being
sub register on it.
instead of being the chronograph that we're all accustomed to, this is the time only version.
I didn't even know that they made a time only Monaco. I thought they were all chronographs.
Oh, mind you, I bought this in 2008.
Huh, I never seen that before. It has small seconds on it.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
They probably don't even make these anymore.
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Well, it's from when I got engaged the first time. I figured if I'm buying her a ring, I should buy me something.
And you still have the watch. When's the last time you seen her?
Forget about it.
Quite. I think Tim's on the phone with his psychiatrist.
Yeah, betterhelp.com. They just call you now. They have a callback number when they're concerned for you.
I was talking to the one during COVID just because I was bored, and then I think I let it out that I really had nothing wrong with me. I just wanted company, and she stopped booking my appointments.
Anyone who knows you would disagree.
They keep letting me out. I self-admitted myself a couple times, and they have like, "Hey, you got to get out of here. Take your shoes."
Man, I mean, for the pudding, I like the pudding.
My uncle used to hang out in front of the nut house. He said that's where you get the best girls.
Yeah, low self-esteem. That's what I'm about. Tim is just gonna be on the phone the entire time.
I know we should get a take over. This is now the Kleiner and Dr. Bob show. We're gonna take calls.
Yeah. Please call into the show.
Let me see if I can find out what they're saying in the chat. I gotta get my other device here.
We take requests.
Wow, you got almost 100 people watching us.
Get out of town. That's crazy.
It's like over 90. Tim should stay on the phone more often, yeah?
I know, right? Doing him a favor. In the watching news, there is I wish I could pull it up and show the people, but there is a watch thing going on in Italy. Watches of Italy, incidentally. A lot of smaller brands, so it's not like really interesting for the mass market. But there's some really cool stuff, man. Some of the small brands come up with some pretty out of the box ideas. It's the kind of risk that bigger brands like Rolex and them probably would never. Some colorful dials, some new materials. Very interesting stuff, man.
I've been
If
looking
only
at
there
a couple
was,
of watches lately.
if only there was a YouTuber with an international audience based out of Italy who could go to these events. That would be cool.
I wonder where you could find a guy like that.
I don't
One
know,
that spoke
man, but I'm
English?
just saying. Yeah, or subtitles. Subtitles would be cool too. Something. It'd just be nice to bring, a spotlight to something that they do in Italy. Because it's mostly industry type event.
Okay. Oh, we would play the Hodinky video for you, but I don't think Kleiner or myself has the ability to pull things up or change the screen, guys. So you put your
No.
questions in the chat, though. We'll answer anything you ask. We'll answer to our utmost ability, the complete truth.
Dave has a good idea. His team is recreating a scene from the movie phone booth. Any
First
minute now,
floor
he's gonna get a
office.
pizza delivery.
I didn't eat anybody's. I turned them into enchiladas and I sold them in the neighborhood.
Oh, it's like a budget version of Todd. Was it Todd Sweeney? What's the Sweeney guy that used to chop up people? The story.
Oh, it's that
The,
the
the
crazy
barber.
musical one. Yeah, Sweeney Todd.
Yeah. Why the fuck I come up with Todd Sweeney? I don't know.
It was that Helena Bonham Carter and Johnny Depp. They made a movie about it.
Yeah. She's kind of cute in a creepy way.
Yeah. She's like that one a weirdo girlfriend, which is like it's the best kind of girlfriend to have.
Yeah, I have terrible taste in women. I don't discriminate as long as they're not obese.
Oh, my watch channel has a good question. He wants to know what your and mine's cut is of the show.
But the going rate's 40%, isn't it?
40 for you, 40 for Dr. Bob.
40%. 40
Yep.
to Dr. Bob, 40 to me.
20 for
40,
Tim, so he can pay the StreamYard bill and keep us in business.
Yeah, 40 all around, dude. That's the going rate.
Yep. Sounds good.
What the fuck is he doing?
Yep. So I'm
He's
gonna.
not listening. He's not.
I got a wrench over there on the Archie Luxury live stream channel now, and I got a bunch of people been subbing to my channel, so I'm gonna enter negotiations with Lux. I'm gonna see if he wants to do my show for me, and I'll give him 40%. Maybe it'll be like a 3 times a week, the Dr. Bob show with Lux and Mike the Snake.
40%, baby.
40 for Lux, 40 for Mike, and I'll take 20.
Timmy Boitono asks if would you Amber Heard or Kate Avondi? I don't know who the fuck those people are. I know Amber Heard is the one who shit on the bed, which is fine.
Yeah,
I
she
can buy
sits in
new
the bed.
sheets, so I don't care. Yeah, she's hot. She can do
That's a
whatever the fuck she
freaky.
wants. That's fine.
She shits in the bed. She'll let you do all kinds of crazy stuff in bed. I bet.
It's the rest of the stuff that I'm not willing to put up with, like the fucking recording and the slamming doors. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. You slam one door, I slam your face. End of story. It's not abuse. It's not abuse. It's my culture. We invented an item of clothing for full range of motions for domestic activities. Famously.
I wonder, does the chat know who Tim is talking to?
No, I don't think Tim knows who he's talking to. Tinder hookup. Let's speculate. It's a Tinder hookup. Grinder. Tim has a Grinder account. Yeah. Exposed.
They're talking to him about his extended warranty. Tim, you don't have a car.
Thank God. I don't think you can drive when you don't have any depth perception.
No. I have a friend who had a lazy eye, and he got his driver's license, but he didn't start driving till he was like 40, and that's not a good idea. I mean, I think he rolled his first car, and the last time I was talking to him, he was like, "It's so damn expensive to get financing for a car," and I'm telling him like, "Well, you totaled like the last 3 cars you've had in 2 years. It's probably you're high risk." And he's like, I think you should just give it up.
Yeah, just count your blessings and get a fucking Uber at that point. Oh, he's going on the phone like there's no show or nothing. He's like
Oh,
in there.
someone says he's got a call from jail and he's talking to TPG. Timmy,
Oh,
did you get a
guys, I'm
call
so
from
sorry.
jail?
Exposed.
I'm so
Exposed.
sorry. It's my bad. You know what it was? You're never gonna guess.
It was
Extended
TPG.
car
They told us.
insurance.
No, it was. You think I got a conjugal phone call from TPG from prison? No, no, no. It wasn't. It was. It was
You said
worse.
it. You said it. You said it. Rodent 100. Go ahead, clip that. We have evidence.
Yeah. I heard Rodent 100 is it's TGV.
Really?
Either that or
No,
it
I
could be
don't think
Mrs.
so.
Dodger.
Who would have the time to do all that? That's just man,
Like
people
like a
who take the time out of their day to do this kind of stuff. That's
You
good
have to
on
watch
them.
the shows first so you know what to clip. That's
Yeah,
a big investment.
yeah. And
So
what's the
talking
purpose of it?
about TGV, I
Mm-hmm.
think they may have him and Mark from Long Island Watch may have a new watch coming out. There was a post on Long Island Watch Instagram
Is it a
with the two
Really,
Soleil?
watches they previously made, and then the third one was the circle, the question marks, and then it said 2024.
really. Can we get the link to it? I would pull it up.
To the Instagram?
Oh, it's on Instagram. Okay,
Yeah,
let's see. Okay, let's see.
on
Instagram. Lo-
the
Oh,
Long Island Watch
oh yeah, I
Instagram.
got it. Let's see. Pull it up, Timmy. Here we go. What's this? Which one? This one? S- no, the Spinnaker.
No, no, that's his collab.
X the Dial Artist. Oh,
No, that's just his collab.
uh
Let me
huh.
see if I can find it.
He had a TGV collab. Is that
I don't know.
right?
These are Spinnaker collabs. I think he's doing. They got
Mm-hmm.
pictures of skyline on it. And if you get
Yeah.
a Long Island watch and you wear them to wind up, Mark hands out
Huh.
$50 bills, so you can get your money back within 2 years, 3 years.
Look at this. This Islander looks exactly
Oh,
like
it's the Picard giant one.
it's the what? A Picard?
The other one, it was like that 5,000 liter watch or something.
Really? No, this is the Islander, but it looks exactly like the Explorer. The Explorer
The
39.
Datejust.
No, no, it's Explorer with
Oh wait,
the
yeah, I thought
silver
the three
dial.
was a date window. There's no date on there.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. What? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, he's easy sell too because how much does he charge for this? Like maybe $500, 400, three hundred
Nah,
dollars.
no. It's a Long Island. I bet you it's
Yeah,
like around 350. I bet you it's
three
under 400.
sub 400. I
I'm just
mean,
guessing.
it's a lot of watch, right? Like just looking at this, you realize, man, and he doesn't do anything, right? Well they come up with the ideas on that website, right? But it's all manufactured for them somewhere else. They just take the delivery of it.
Yeah, I was sure it was on his Instagram. I don't know, it could have been TGV, but I'm pretty sure I saw a picture earlier today. I didn't think to share it. That's on me. I wish I thought of it.
Oh yeah,
I don't. I also
yeah,
don't know how many people care, but I'm a fan.
yeah. My watch channel says Tim Mark was gonna loan me his Explorer copy to review while climbing a mountain. Yeah, let's talk to him. I'll give him a call. Just let
What
me
Explorer
know.
copy are you talking about?
Yeah, just let me know when you want to do it. I'll give Mark a call. I'm sure he's gonna be more than happy to make it happen. That'll be a great video. We could put it on his website. We could brand it as like my watch channel. Uh, and then like I don't know, producer Tim Wright or something.
Well, if they
Do a
if they
collab.
make another watch, if
Yeah.
him and TGV make another watch, I want to buy it because I have the two already. So there's no point in me not buying a third one. Plus, I
Yeah,
like
might
the
as well,
guys.
right?
Yeah.
It's it's good stuff. Look at this. It's wacky. He knows what he's doing. It's obviously a play on Explorer, slightly different hands, but it's all familiar
Oh,
parts. You look at the
I
watch, you're
think
like, oh, it makes you smile because you recognize all the like parts.
I think this is one where they gave money for the some type of veteran charity.
Oh, the Britain La Violette Scholarship Foundation. The Britain La Violette.
Oh,
154
all Western type.
watches
No,
at two
there's
ninety
about
nine
more.
each to raise over 45,000 for a cause we can all get behind. What? It's incredible. He donated all the profits to a charity. Really, really generous. Good job, man. This
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
dude.
He's done that
Yeah,
more than once.
yeah, good stuff. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I
pretty
like it.
cool piece. You know, it's good for him because somebody buys it to contribute to charity. They get a nice watch, and then they can come back and maybe be like, you know what, this is such good quality. You can get like three or four of them, different ones, and have some more fun, right? And later he gets more customers. It's great. He's a good businessman right here.
Well, I like what he's
Hmm.
doing with his own brand out of his store. There's some of their watches are quite nice. I would like to have a couple. I just I keep buying
Mm-hmm.
other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got like a mini community of their own that
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of collect these fun pieces. Yeah, look at this. This thing, this
Oh,
squally.
that's just yeah. I love Scarlet,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah, it's a squally. Man, squally TGV. That was the first time I've ever seen a YouTuber being sponsored like that. Cuz it was a jarring thing for me.
What
Like,
do you mean sponsored?
well, TGV, he's making videos in collab with Squally. They got like a sponsorship
And they made
deal.
like a TGV Squale watch with his
Yeah, when
symbol on
TGV,
it.
yeah. Like when TGV was making those videos about Squally, like I don't know how many years ago. He was like 4 or 5, maybe 6 years ago. TGV was making videos comparing Squally to a Rolex Submariner and saying like,
Right.
"Wow, this is really nice." You know, it's just like the quality. You know, but he was sponsored by Squally. So, I mean, I'm not saying what he said wasn't like really true, but hey, it's like he found very clever way to monetize his channel just beyond making videos. Like,
Well, I think
pretty,
he's had a collab with
yeah.
Squale at one point,
That's right. He had one, the
but
TGV edition with the crest on the back.
yeah, but
TGV crest.
he does make a point of saying he's independent and he just
He's
talks
like an
about his own
independent
thoughts and opinion.
contractor, right?
That's again, I don't
Yeah.
know the guy. I'm just saying he makes a point saying he doesn't take money from anybody. He just talks about
Oh.
what he likes.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
He's got that crazy dinosaur talking in his other ear though, so you don't know what the hell.
Hugo,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. I love Hugo, man.
yeah, that dinosaur is up to something. If and
Oh
then
yeah, that dinosaur is shady
TGV
as
listens
fuck.
to him too much. So
That
I just
dinosaur's
hope
definitely a Breitling kind of a guy. I'm telling you.
yeah. Uh, cool
Have you guys
stuff.
been watching the Watches of Espionage YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yes. The greatest YouTube channel known to man so
Well, it's
far.
kind of cool how they went from the Instagram page into starting their YouTube channel. The videos I've seen from them pretty interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Go to the
shady
George Bush
dudes wear.
website. Pick yourself up a George Bush presidential watch right now for $60.
Hell yeah,
And
dude. The Timex.
Timex, yeah. Quartz little flag on it. I think you get GW's signature in it.
you know, the funny thing about Watches of Espionage is the voice of whoever narrates this thing uh, sounds like John. You know that John that comes onto Oshin's channel,
You know, I had
FBI
that thought today
informant,
when I was watching. I
right?
watched your video today and I had the same thought.
Hey, this is a cool video. We can actually watch this. The CIA officer analyzes the watches of U.S. presidents.
I just watched that
Whoa,
one over there.
yeah, let's watch it. Okay, 1 second. Let me get the audio working. This is a good one. This is such a great YouTube channel. You can't make this stuff up,
Yeah, it's a great channel, man. I like
right?
what they've come out with so far. Yeah, absolutely.
It's serious production. Like there is a script that they're working from, because it's so tightly written. The
No, it's
story.
definitely well written.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not some guy riffing for sure.
Exactly. Ain't no riffing here. By the way, guys, let's upvote. Let's get to 50 upvotes. That could help us out. I would really appreciate it, guys. Let's get to the 50. Maybe we'll get to 100 like yesterday, but can't count on it every single day. Here we go. We'll play like a few parts because we can't watch the whole video uninterrupted because they'll give us a strike.
Officers are trained to gain insights from the smallest details. At Watches of Espionage, we often analyze timepieces worn by world leaders, including Kim Jong-un's IWC and Vladimir Putin's intriguing habit of removing his watch during interviews. In this
Black.
video, we'll discuss the watches worn by current U.S. presidential candidates and serving presidents from the past 40 years. As we often say, a watch is never just a watch. Watches of Espionage is curated by a former CIA case officer with a passion for timepieces. On the WOE YouTube channel, we
You
explore
skip
the
ahead a
intersection.
little bit if you want. They just talk about how they're apolitical because people are going to say, "Oh, you talked about this guy. Oh, you talked about that guy."
You know, I have my doubts whether or not he's really a CIA operative, but it's a great concept for a channel.
It's
Hey,
entertaining. Who cares?
it's James Bond, right? It could be, you know, but look,
Uh,
he's got the lingo. There's something
my
in his voice.
my
He
watch
sounds
channel
a bit of a
says the voice
CIA.
is AI.
AI, you think it's AI? Maybe
That's what it
maybe it
says.
was synthesized after analyzing thousands of different CIA agents in the movies because man, it's perfect
We have the technology.
cadence. Yeah. The
Yeah, if you
cadence
want to
is perfect.
if you want to scrub ahead a little bit, they just talk about how they're apolitical and stuff in like the very
Oh.
beginning.
Oh, okay. Maybe I think we can kind of leave that in. It's all part of
Up to you.
interesting. Huh?
Yeah, up to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Look, I
watch channel
even think
says 11
even this
labs
first
was
part,
generated.
Kleiner, even this
Mm,
first bit right here that he says, watches tell something, especially because this is on the higher level, right? U.S. presidents, they're representatives of civilizations on Earth, right? So when they do something, everything means something to some people. So their watch
right.
is chosen for a reason, and I think that's what's most people should buy watches for a reason. When you
Yeah,
get
that's what
some, when you
he's.
yeah
That's part of what he's discussing. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody did a video about watches of world leaders a while back.
Mhm.
I just can't remember who it was.
It might have been the Watchfinder and Co. Maybe I know Sheen made a couple of videos. Maybe Watch Eric. Watch Eric made videos like that. But yeah, I've done it before. There's an article on it on YouTube. You could just follow the article, and I think we did this on the live stream. But yeah, let's see it. Let's see where they go from here.
Section of watches in the military,
Mhm.
intelligence, and national security. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be informed when we release new videos.
Yeah, this channel too, guys. Upvote here as well, etc., etc.
You can tell a lot about a person by their wristwatch.
Reagan.
This is especially true of politicians who meticulously curate their appearance. Analyzing their timepieces can provide insight.
Hey, look at this. Humble Pine actually has this piece. That's funny.
Very
Timex.
affordable way to get into presidential watches.
Yeah, he's got his own watch. He's got one iconic look. He's done. He doesn't need it.
I think the story of George Bush before he became president is way more entertaining. He was a crazy person.
It's nuts.
You don't want to go look into that because then you're going to look into his father and then his grandfather and then his great grandfather. And
No,
they don't want you looking that far back.
He was a wild man between baseball and drinking and cocaine and all kinds of stuff.
Kleiner. You know what the phone call was about?
Cocaine?
No, not cocaine. It was actually it was first time ever I got the phone call. It's like a presidential poll. You know, on the news they talk about polls. Oh, Kamala is up. Trump is up by 2 points. Kamala's down by 3 points, right? So that was actually they called me to get my opinion which way I'm leaning right now. So
Well, the only people who call me want to know if I want more Medicare benefits.
Whoa, yeah.
No,
gotta
thank
get
you, Indian lady.
Gotta get that Medicare benefit.
So is this public information? Are you telling us, or not? Are you keeping the vote a secret?
Oh, look, oh man, this election is gonna be so toxic. It's really sad because it's really divisive. So you know, I look. It's not even one vote doesn't mean anything. But my country is fucked, right? Ukraine. That's what happens when you win and the opposition has no choice because you won. So then they go about other through other means, right? Putin, man, freaking idiot, invade Ukraine and just start this mess.
Yeah, some neighbors are more dangerous than others.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, these guys, you know, it's all like ego up there, right? Yeah, if you get the wrong person in this top administration role, man, they could really fuck up the planet. That's the crazy thing, right? It's such an important position, probably the most important. Well, it is, right? The most important role.
Well, the planet isn't going anywhere. We might not be around to enjoy it, but the planet is just a rock floating in
Oh
space.
yeah, we're meaningless in a way, right? Like the planet doesn't really need us to do anything. That's why I said we should go to the Mars. Let's just blow 1 trillion. It's the debt is already unsurmountable. Nobody will ever be able to pay it back. So why not just go to Mars? I'm for it. I want the next president to say, "Hey, I vouch if I win, we go to Mars."
Mars is kind of close, though. You should go to
I'm
Europa.
running out of money. Let me open more credit cards and start spending like crazy.
Exactly.
Okay, man.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Anyways, let's keep going here.
Into how they view themselves and want to be perceived by their constituents. On the WOE dispatch, we've written about CIA analysis of foreign leaders' timepieces. We have also analyzed watches worn during the conflict in Ukraine, and even the watches favored by the leaders of prominent terrorist organizations. For CIA analysts, a leader's watch provides unique insight into their personality and what they are trying to telegraph to the population in the broader world. Rolex has long crowned itself as the watch worn by men, now people, who guide the destinies of the world, and the lesser-known Vulcain cricket is referred to as the watch of presidents, having been worn by Harry S. Truman.
The Vulcan is an
In
interesting
reality,
watch.
no one brand can...
Vulcain?
The Vulcan is a very interesting watch, and it's an interesting brand. They're still in business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see them talked about here, but I've seen them
Right,
talked
true.
about on Italian WatchTube, whatever you want to call it. WatchTubo.
What's a tube? Yeah,
Whatever you
somebody
want to
should
call
get
it.
a Vulcain, and if somebody, because if somebody in the watch community had one, would be talking about it all the time. Maybe.
One day Retro makes a good point. If only a candidate had a supporter that wanted to go colonize Mars. One day Retro, well said, friend, well said. Yeah, Vulcan is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Yeah.
they don't have this whole hype, I guess is the word.
Do
that I
they
hate.
give a free Vulcain watch to every
I think so.
president? Right? I heard
I
something
think
like
they
that.
sent them one, yes.
That's
I don't
cool.
know. I don't remember. I know
It's a cool perk of being a president of the United States. You get a free Vulcain.
I don't remember if TGV talked about them. I know Davide Cecchini, Italian YouTuber. He's got like face tattoos, kind of look like the Mike Tyson tattoo.
Whoa.
He's talked about Vulcan a bunch.
Davide Cecchini.
Yeah, he reviews. He does collection reviews. People just send him little videos of their collection, and he talks about it.
What? That's pretty cool.
But it's all in Italian. I don't know if there are subtitles.
Oh, he's Italian. I see. Yeah,
but
Davide Cecchini.
It's nice to get an insight of what people actually collect over there, because there are a lot of things that, for example, vintage is huge in Europe. I don't think we have the same big community of vintage watch collectors here in the States.
Dang, Davide Cecchini, he looks like Ray Ray a little bit, doesn't he? If Ray Ray had face tattoos and sleeve tattoos,
if
right?
Ray Ray was on a Mediterranean diet, sure.
Yeah, Ray Ray on
The mustache freaks me
Mediterranean.
out because my granddad had the exact same mustache, so that mustache freaks me the hell out. Yeah.
He's got a interesting, like a mohawk. He's a kind of a
character.
Yeah, he's kind of a character. He's got tattoos like 4 and
He's into cars.
He's got tattoos on his fingers.
But his watch talk is pretty serious. He does some pretty in-depth discussions, references in the comment section, all kinds of stuff.
It's a cool setup. You got a very cool setup there with Jack Daniels, Fire. You got Shiva's Regal and Moscat. Not sure what that is. And he's got more stuff there. Yeah, interesting dude. So he's like a watch reviewer.
Yeah.
Wow. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
we should try to get him on the show to chat, to talk watches.
People send him videos of their collection, and he talks about that. He has a good relationship with a watch shop. They're authorized dealer for many different brands. So he goes there and he sees that they discuss like what's new and what's new in the shop, etc., which is good advertisement for the shop and good content for him, and just good conversations all around.
And the kind of fun pieces that go through Italian watch shop. Oh my god. It's
it's
every week it's an adventure.
To me, it's really interesting to see what people collect whenever he does the collection reviews. And a lot of the brands that they talk about are brands that are not really talked about here. We seem to be focused more on the big brands, the Rolex and Omega
Hmm.
and the occasional Zenith and Cartier. They
Hmm.
seem to have a more varied. They're big into Doxas and Squales and other things. Longines, super big.
You're right. There's different kind of genres that people focus on. But hey, listen, Kleiner, I welcome all. That's the thing, right? Like I welcome all watchdog. All the questions are welcome. People put anything in the chat. Want me to pull up or show on the
Well,
stream?
I'm
By the way,
sorry.
Dr. Bob's Nightmare, he's got a bit of a modest collection, right? Doctor, what you're wearing on the wrist right now?
Uh, Seiko, always wear the
Seiko,
Seiko.
there we go.
Hell yeah,
It's,
dude.
it's small. It's a
Uh,
44.3
That's a
millimeters.
sexy looking Seiko. Man, Dr. Bob's
Like
living the life.
the it's got ceramic bezel. I've bashed the shit out of it on my
Yeah,
the window on my truck while driving. Like I thought I was gonna break the window. I wasn't even worried about the bezel. I was just looking at the window.
yeah.
Like, oh shit, did I smash my fucking window? The bezel's still in one piece. It's like good ceramic.
It's good material. That stuff is built, those Seikos are built like a tank. More than anything, man, they can really take a beating. Even more, like, even if you put a ding in it, I don't think it's something that you really feel bad about, because if you put a ding into a ceramic on the Rolex, man, you have to replace it. It's just pain in the ass. So yeah,
Claim this.
let's keep going here with the video because yeah, it's cool video. Watches of presidents. I can't wait to see it. Which is going to be the first president
Title.
we'll cover?
And presidents have worn watches from the attainable Timex Ironman to Patek Philippe.
Ooh.
Before delving into the watches most commonly associated with U.S. presidents over the past few decades, let's take a closer look at the watches worn by the current U.S. presidential candidates. To be clear, WOE is an apolitical platform. Our analysis of political figures and their watches is presented as an informational exercise, not intended to align with one side or the other. If you are triggered by seeing a picture or watch of a president you disagree with, take off your shoes and go outside. Feel the grass between your toes. The hipsters call this earthing or grounding, and it's the second most effective method hippies use to relax.
Oh, I think I know what the number one
To
method
start,
is.
let's
It's actually really nice. Walking on the grass, it feels
Smoking
so
cigars.
good.
That's the number one method for relaxing for hippies.
Oh yeah, smoking a
Oh yeah,
cigar or like a
cigars.
joint. I thought
Oh no,
they smoke
cigars.
weed.
What?
Don't they known for smoking weed?
I don't think so.
The hippies, yeah.
You sure?
I think yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't Fidel Castro a hippie?
No, well, no, he's not a hippie.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I don't think he was a hippie. Is weed legal in Cuba?
oh fuck no.
Oh, really? There you go.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so. Probably it's too
Yeah.
American.
I thought the number one way in which hippies relax and decompress is avoiding showers, but what do I know?
There's like, because of social media, anyone can go online and try to create a movement. And there's actually a culture of people that don't shower, and they're like super proud of it. They talk about how it's good for the pores, how the soap's got all the chemicals in it, and
Yeah, they
that
can
you
keep that
should.
shit to themselves.
Yo, it's a full man. They got millions of viewers. It's a bigger. The non-shower community is like 100 times bigger than the watch community. Kleiner.
Do they use wet
They
wipes or something?
outnumber us. Hmm?
Oh, what's
Or
playing
they
in
use
my
baby
head right
wipes or something,
now?
don't they?
What's playing in my head right now is the meme of fucking Alex Jones yelling, "They put chemicals in the water, they make the freaking frogs gay."
Oh, that's hilarious, man. It's fun. I can't wait for this elections to be over, and maybe then people will be able to relax a little bit, whichever. We'll see. Anyways, let's see what watches we've got here. I think this episode might have missed by a day or two Trump watch, or does it have a Trump watch included in this?
No, they talk about
No?
watches that
No.
they've been seen wearing. They don't really go too
Oh,
much into depth either.
okay,
They don't like, oh,
okay.
Trump wears these watches, because I know President
Mhm.
Biden he's been seen with a couple of different Rolexes.
He's famous for the blue dial, smooth bezel Jubilee bracelet. That's the
Yeah,
one.
I think he also has a is it a Batgirl Jubilee bracelet with the black and blue dial
Oh, I don't think so.
GMT.
Really? I haven't seen that. I know
Yeah,
that he has the Seamaster blue dial.
yeah, he has a couple of Rolexes. President Biden for sure.
Really? How does he keep track of them? Anyways, let's watch this first part. Here we go. We'll start with the Trumpster.
Unpack the watches worn by former President and current Republican candidate Donald Trump, a man who is no stranger to luxury timepieces. The last time we discussed the former president was after the assassination attempt, when a U.S. Secret Service agent was seen wearing a special unit-specific version of the Omega Seamaster.
That's a nice one.
Forever associated with wealth, Trump has been spotted wearing a Patek Philippe Ellipse, a Rolex Day Date, and a square case Vacheron Constantin, all of which are solid gold. As someone who portrays himself as a successful New York real estate mogul, these watches are spot on. Solid gold watches from some of Switzerland's biggest names are exactly the type of timepieces you expect a real estate mogul to wear on the golf course in Palm Beach or around a dinner table in Mar-a-Lago. Moving across the aisle.
Yeah, that was a good point there from the dude. Solid gold, definitely. It's a good description, right? It's something telling about Trump. It's like it reveals something about his character or how he wants. It's either how he wants to be perceived or um what he wants people to think of him. I don't know, or maybe that's just what he naturally likes.
Oh,
Definitely
I think
Tony Soprano look.
yeah, his collection seems to fit him like it's stuck in the 80s, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Smaller
80s.
watches, gold watches. Old school, I guess, is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. Really old. Yeah, like 80s, maybe 70s even. Ellipse, when did that come out? That was like a 60s watch. But yeah, the day date is iconic. But they're all iconic. And look at the different shapes. This is kind of funny because he's got a square watch, round watch, and then circular watch. It's like three different shapes. Because it's like an in between. The ellipse is like an in between shape between round and square.
Yeah,
Pretty
TGV made an interesting video about deadlifts.
about the ellipse. It's
Yeah,
under
how
appreciated
it
watch.
was. Yeah, and it was also based off a Universal Genève design, I think.
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just relaxing.
Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, it's good to relax because it's hard, right? Just
That
surviving out
Vacheron
here.
reminds me of a Nomos.
Which one?
Nomos.
The
The
Vacheron
square
there.
one. Yeah. Oh, you're right. There is a
I never
square
even knew they
nose.
made a square Vacheron like that. That's got to be a like a vintage watch. Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
In the past, watch brands they were a lot more creative with their case designs. It's only now that there is this pressure to keep the design the same because it's already recognizable, right? You spend already so much money on this design, marketing this particular design. If you change the shape too much, you're kind of losing the advertising from the past. You know what I mean? Because if you make the same product for 100 years, all those ads that you were buying over time, they still exist out there. And it's something people will randomly pick something up, right? And there it is in the 70s magazine. You got Rolex Submariner being advertised, and it looks exactly the same as the modern piece. So somebody could be it's so valuable basically to keep the same design, to come up with a good design that can sell over time. That's why Monaco is selling today, right? Because hey, it was in that movie, right, with Steve McQueen wearing it. They can point back and say, "Hey, look, we brought back this design," and it's free advertising
Yeah,
because
the people
you
out
can't
there, they
bring those
always
people
saying,
back.
people out there always saying, oh, they don't do something new. But then when they make something new,
Mm,
nobody buys it. They're like, oh, it's dog shit.
yeah.
They want what they want. And then later on, when it's super rare, maybe people will start wanting it. But when they just make out anything new, people don't want that shit. They just say they want it.
Mm, yeah. All right. Let's see what Kamala is wearing.
Moving across the aisle to Kamala Harris, the Democratic U.S. presidential candidate and current vice president has been spotted wearing a pair of Cartier watches, with both
Ooh.
designs stemming from Cartier's more recent history. A Swiss luxury
Wow.
brand dating back to 1847 and closely associated with jewelry,
Mm,
Cartier is consistently popular with women and sits in the coveted #2 position behind Rolex in terms of Swiss watch industry turnover,
wow.
earning an estimated 3.1 billion Swiss francs in 2023, which is around 3.7 billion freedom dollars.
Wow.
Freedom dollars.
Freedom
Which goes to
dollars.
it goes to show if you look hard enough, you'll find something you like about most people. I don't
Yeah.
like her personally, like how she speaks and stuff. Like I know her, but the Ballon Blue is a nice watch. Big
You
fan,
know,
especially for a lady. Wow,
yeah, it's really
What can we learn?
elegant. It's a really elegant watch. It looks great on her. It's not too
class, pure
big,
class.
right? She's got those bangles.
She got big
Uh,
hands.
Yeah, yeah. Got the big ring. She's got that big ring. Another ring here. Yeah, she's got this, very clean kind of business casual kind of style. Yeah, it's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Look at this.
Blue, a
Got it.
33 millimeter steel
It's amazing. Like these are expensive, but there's so many are being sold, right? Because they're Cartier profits $3 billion. You kidding me? That's a lot. How could
How
they be
much?
so
How
expensive
much
if
is one
they're
of these?
it's
Seven, eight
maybe
thousand, I think.
yeah.
9.
Yeah, let me check. See,
Like 10.
Cartier. And it's a two-tone one. Two-tone in
Two-tone is
Cartier is a
expensive.
total scam. They charge
Probably,
so much for the
yeah.
two-tone upgrade.
Two-tone, it's probably like 12, 15 then.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Bella Blue. Dang, they don't have it.
That's super classy for a lady.
Hmm. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, 9,500 for
New?
this one. Yeah.
Like not new. I mean retail.
Uh, retail. Yeah,
Okay.
For the
9,500.
two-tone,
Yeah, but I think she has an older model because I don't know. I look. There's many models. They all look the same. But yeah, if yeah, new 9,500. I mean, that's like yeah, that's the price of a Rolex, right? A Datejust, a two-tone Datejust right now is actually would be even more expensive. It's like let's
Like a
see.
ladies, you mean, or
Yeah, like a ladies Datejust, like a 28.
okay?
Let's see. Let's see. Datejust 31. Let's go with the 31. Okay, that would be very comparable. Okay, it's 11,500.
Okay,
For
so not too far.
see, look how similar they are. And the image is too small. You see that? Oh, you can't see it. God damn it. Hold on. It's actually a really nice comparison here. Look at that. That's the Datejust versus the Cartier.
Yeah, sorry. I prefer the Cartier.
hmm I think, but that's the beauty of Datejust, that it's so customizable that
There's something about Cartier and how they use the Roman numerals that look like it just belongs. I generally hate Roman numerals or anything else.
mhm. Ray, €2 super chat. Timmy, I find you handsome tonight, confused and scared. Thank you,
Oh boy.
Ray. uh, Cartier, they're definitely more known for the Romans, and when they print it, it's like the sharpest printing I've ever seen. Uh,
Do they don't hand paint the numerals on their dials anymore?
no, it's not hand painted. It's like kind of a thing where it's like
A
a
stamp.
glob of like some kind of rubber, and it's stand. They draw it on like a little pad,
In French, they
and then
call
they
it a tampon.
transfer. Yeah, with a tap. What's it called?
A tampon.
The tampon.
It
It's like
is.
a
It's French.
tampon transfer program.
It's French for stamp.
Yeah, yeah, they stamp it basically. But it's so sharp, the clarity on the stamp. If you look at 7, there's a hidden Cartier like
So it's
signature,
micro signature. Yeah.
micro
Get out of
signature.
town.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
if I get
Oh,
the Santos, it's got to be the white dial Santos.
mm, this
You
is
don't get the micro
beautiful.
signature on the ones with the applied numerals.
Right. That's why I actually prefer the printed ones. I think applied is it's it's meant to look kind of expensive because in the past it was really expensive to make numbers like that, very complex. But now as technology evolved, it's not even a big deal anymore to make those applied signatures. But
Yeah, it used to be like a thing to prevent counterfeiting. It used to be so
yeah,
hard to do the micro signature. Like some people don't
yeah,
even know it's there.
that's right, because you need a really high end transfer, machine, and they've got the highest of the high end. Because I've seen other printed stuff. Oof, there's problems. For example, my tutor has the paint in words tutor cracked.
That's a defect. It might make it worth more.
You think so?
It works that way with Rolex, doesn't it?
I hope so, but I don't think that's how it works in
Billy in the
tutors.
chat is not a fan of this watch. He says the dog of the Cartier.
I guess.
Really? Ooh, ow,
Yeah,
ow, ow.
I like Cartier though. They
interesting
make you
opinion.
feel special. You go down there and then they don't let you in.
Mhm.
They're like, "Oh, do you have an appointment?" And you have to give them your ID. And then 5 minutes later, they let you in. I'm like, you're amazed. Like, oh, they let Dr. Bob in. And then
They
then you
love.
feel special. So comes over, shows you all the watches, tries to talk you into buying other things and the ones you're asking for some reason.
Yeah, this is high end stuff. Billy says
I
Timmy
told him I
knows
liked it more than
watches.
the
He knows
Omega.
the
It
cotton
was cheap.
blue is the worst Cartier watch to buy. Bellon Blue. Bellon Blue is it's worst for men, but for women, I think
I
it's an
want to know
elegant
what
looking
Billy
watch.
thinks of the Pasha. Billy, put in the chat. What are your thoughts on the Cartier Pasha? The only watch I would buy from Cartier is the Santos. I think.
Toxic masculinity. Oh shit.
Uh, the
You
guys
wanna
are so
go?
screwed.
You wanna go forward a little bit? Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
Wait a
go.
minute, a
Let's
little
see
bit.
what else she has.
Steel and gold watch that will set you back around $9,000.
Hey,
The Ballon Bleu, introduced in 2007, is one of the more modern references in the brand's extensive catalog of classics.
That's guilloche dial, by the way.
The message here is simple: to present Harris as a classy yet modern and progressive leader with a particular appeal to women voters.
Women love
Harris's
Cartier.
running mate is Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, who has been the subject of no shortage of scrutiny in recent months, with many calling into question his claims about past military service. Setting that aside, Walz has been spotted on numerous occasions wearing a Hamilton khaki field Murph.
Oh, the Murph. Interesting. Interesting choice.
It was nice.
Mm. A Hamilton is a great brand. The Murph. I wonder if this is the small Murph or the old bigger Murph.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah,
But
because
he's pretty tall, so he's probably wearing the larger model because it looks like it's
oh,
filling his wrist pretty good. He's I think he's a
how
pretty
tall
tall
is he?
guy. I don't know.
It looks big behind Kamala. She's tall, right?
Is she?
Yeah,
She's
I
about
believe so.
probably 5'8", 5'9",
Let's
something
see.
like that.
I'm gonna find out.
See it. Oh, she's 5'4". She's not that tall. No,
She wears
5'4".
heels.
Yeah, with the heels, she's like 5'7". 5'4". Interesting.
Where the fuck?
Then okay, here we go. Tim Waltz. Oh, doesn't
Six
say.
feet 2 inches,
Oh, oh,
according to some fucking website,
oh. Okay.
AmericanWeb.com, whatever that means. For whatever that
Billy.
information is worth, is like 60.
Also, Billy says, Tim, most women wear the Tank Francais. Tank Francais is a beautiful watch. Earlier today, at the UBS event, I saw there was a woman who was wearing a Cartier Pebble. Let me show you. Cartier Pebble. It's so beautiful. I think it was re-released, limited to 100 pieces. Oh, here's on the men's wrist. I guess it's a unisex watch. Look at that. That's
Anything is
odd.
unisex if you're brave enough.
Yeah, you have to be really brave. This is a really brave watch, but it looks better on the lady. Although, look, I guess it works on this guy. He likes it. I'm not the one
It's
to
nice and
judge.
thin.
Huh?
Wow, it's really thin.
Really thin, right? Let me see.
Mm.
It's not the world record of thinness, though. But now you want to take a guess how much this watch cost? It's gonna blow your mind. No way you can guess.
It's a solid gold case, right?
Yeah, solid gold.
29,000
Expensive.
pounds.
29,000. Okay. What about
Why do
you,
you switch
Klein?
currency? Why do you switch currency, Bob?
I could put it.
29,000 what?
I could break it down into F91Ws. That's like
I don't know. 4
that's like a
billion North Korean, whatever the fuck they use. I don't
1,500
know.
F91Ws.
F91W.
The chat is saying 250. Billy saying, oh, wait, no. Billy says 200,000. Mario says 50K.
So what do you think, Kleiner?
Uh,
What do you think
you
this
said it's
watch?
limited production, right?
100 pieces.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, 100 pieces is gonna go up then. Yeah, it's gonna be over 50.
Let's say like, I don't know. Let's say 80.
80,000. Okay, that's a little bit too much. No, it's actually 50,000.
Okay.
But it's a lot. It's really a lot for
It's like it's a
it.
square, but it's
Well, it cost
twisted
them
into a
maybe
diamond.
4,000.
I don't like it for 50,000. It's too much.
It's 50,000. Yeah, for this tiny little watch. It's all in the design and the exclusivity. The fact that it's
You
only
know,
100 pieces.
you know what you can get for $50,000?
You got a lot of a watch. You can get a perpetual Patek.
You
You
get a
can get
brand new
a
truck.
you can get a BMW M1000, the double R carbon package, a Rolex, and you probably still have money left over for gas.
That's
Well,
right.
probably not a brand new truck.
Okay, you probably won't have money for gas, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh no. Watchaholic says, by the way, I am selling my Hamilton Cocky Field Expedition 37. I'll give it you a free NATO strap. Oh, look at that. Guys, if you buy a Hamilton Cocky from Alex, he's going to give me a free NATO strap. Guys, how much? How much? Alex, how much is the watch? Where can we? Okay, let's see. Let's
I'm
pull
gonna
it
drink
up on
some
his
water right quick.
Instagram. Okay. Let's see. What? Holic. Let's watch Holic. Hey, speaking of VIPs,
Daniel's back.
Daniel, I guess the meeting went horribly wrong. That's why you're back here. No.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
No.
Oh,
No, what did she? What it was she
oh,
or here?
that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. Where's the punch? There's all these examples, but where's the punch? And then I'm not knocking her. It's me. But then and some of it was sort of funny, but she had to rewrite. Mind you, she edits major films, Hollywood, so she's
Really?
very picky.
Wow.
She's even pickier than Dr. Bob. But
Dr.
Oh,
yeah,
was this a meeting
so
with your
He's a great
psychiatrist?
writer.
what?
This wasn't a
Yeah,
meeting with
Dr.
the
Bob. I'm not.
psychiatrist.
What? Sorry.
This wasn't a meeting with the psychiatrist.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's another type of editing. No, I'm talking about someone on occasion that I'll meet that helps doctor up material. And my material is sort of non-existent, but I'll see if I can put something together on something. It's a learning experience. Might as well know now, right? Like I've been on stage with stuff that was fixed out and it was my own, but I don't do enough of, like, the punchlines could be totally fictional. It's the setup that could be true. But there's free with a lot of comedians, the punchlines, you throw anything out there for the punchlines. You're
Really?
making stuff up. That's the opposite assumption. That's the spin. So I'll get it.
Well,
It
no,
just
but
sometimes I'm
it's
trying
not.
to be too
No,
honest.
Daniel. No, you don't just throw out anything out there just randomly. It has to be somehow connected or somehow relevant to the premise.
No,
Well,
just
that's the
throw out
point
all
too. I'm not
punchlines.
saying that. That's
No
true
setups,
too.
just the punchlines.
What? It's
Don't
still
put any
keeping.
setup.
That's
Give them
right.
all punchlines, Daniel. All punchlines.
What about all punchline? What did you just say?
Do
Rob?
only
Don't put any
punchlines.
setup into it. Just only do the punchlines.
Only do the punchlines.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, sometimes here some of it falls flat, but some of it's related to something you said, and then I say something ridiculous that is an opposite
Hmm.
viewpoint. That's where the funny comes from.
Right.
So, and it naturally comes. And Dr. Bob's been at it longer than me, but that's
He's a
what I'm.
professional.
Yeah. But
It's about
it's
improv,
sometimes
Daniel.
it comes.
Practice the
It's
improv.
what?
Improv.
You got to get into the improv.
Whoa, we lost Daniel. Whoa,
Oh,
whoa. The
I think this
electricity
is the
in the
improv.
apartment is cutting
That
out.
was the
Daniel, you're
improv. You
back.
see that? He's a pro.
The poltergeist.
Yeah. Whoa. We're gone.
Hey, where'd he go?
Drop
Oh,
the
he's gone.
link.
Now he's a magician.
I have a
Wow.
sticker that for some reason reminds me of Danny Katz.
Oh. All my flabbers
All of
are
my
casted.
flabbers.
I don't know why it reminds me of Danny Katz, but it does.
This makes me want to get some coffee. Whoa, what's going on with the reception? Your internet is not as sharp today as usually, Kleiner. Did you change
I'm
the internet
getting-
providers?
No, I guess I'm getting the same interference Danny Katz is. I don't know.
Jeez.
I mentioned him, and then all of a sudden,
Speaking of low end watches, by the way, that's the one. That's the Hamilton that Watchaholic is selling. What do you think?
That looks big
I
for
like
30 cents.
Hamilton.
Yeah, looks really nice, right?
Isn't that the one that came out? Was it earlier this year or late last year?
Yeah, I think actually came out last year because Bark and Jack actually collabed to make a video about this watch
Yeah,
with
I remember
Hamilton.
his video. I remember his video.
Yeah,
He seemed to really like it.
yeah, yeah. It's sweet. It was something new, right? Because for so long we've there hasn't been anything kind of affordable with new type of a bezel in this type of a price category. Like, what do you think this watch is worth?
Uh, isn't this about a grand, 1100 somewhere there?
Really? Hamilton, let's see, khaki field. All right, so retail, one of these goes for oh, Hamilton khaki field. Oh, this is khaki field. It has another name. It has another name. It's the one with compass. Okay, here we go. Okay, Joma Shop. No, Joma Shop doesn't have anything. Oh yeah, no, this is. God damn it! It's hard to actually find it. They're not super common anymore. Okay, look, there's an article here. $995 the retail.
Okay. I think that's fair.
Yeah, right there, retail. So wait, what's fair?
The price.
How much? How much? What's the price? 995.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the
Okay.
price, that seems
All
fair.
right. All right. So how much should he resell it? Because this is used. I guess he wore it
Oh,
a
that I
couple of
don't know.
times. Yeah. For the used one, what would you pay? Guys, what would you pay for this watch used? Let me know in the chat. What do you think it's worth? I know the watch market is dead, so you gotta pay as little as possible.
Yeah,
All
on the
right.
Hamilton website, it says it's $1,045 on the bracelet.
How much?
$1,045 on the bracelet and 995 on the strap.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it changed.
And
It's on the
that's
Hamilton
on
website.
that's retail on the Hamilton website. Yes.
Oh, cool. That's so cool. Oh yeah, and they have new colors now. They've got the white one. There's also two sizes. There's the 37 and the 41. So I'm guessing this is the 41.
Does the bezel turn? Is it got knurling on it?
The bezel, yes, it does turn. It turns so you can set the compass. It actually helps you. Like you can use it as a navigation tool based on where the sun is.
Even never
I
But
gonna
think
do that.
for
You can use it to
I
time
think for
burgers.
an everyday watch, if it's not bad,
it's
you know,
really nice.
you
All
kind of do
right.
whatever with it, you know.
Oh, this watch kicks ass. Kicks total
No date,
ass.
The bracelet's
date,
nice.
nice
Exactly.
and
No
clean,
bullshit.
easy to read, nice, clean, straightforward.
Okay. Mario says 480 pounds. James the advisor says $300. We're here on fast flips. Okay, Alex, what do you think if I give you? I'll
I
start the
think
bidding
James is trying
war.
to lowball you.
I'll start the bidding. All right. I'll push the bidding off the starting point, and we'll have a reserve. I don't know where the reserve, what his reserve is, but oh, actually, I know the reserve price. but I'll
Yeah.
start with at $100. James, the advisor, says that he's gonna pay 300. We got Mario here, $480, and Abel Luis Cruz Jr. $700 sold.
He really wants it.
Abel, congratulations! You are a winner of this auction. I'm gonna go. You probably know my PayPal. You can send me the money, and I'll ship you the watch.
Okay,
Thank
so
you for playing the game.
Joma Shop charges $7.95, call it 8 even.
So he's getting a good deal. I can getting a good deal. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah. It's a no date watch, huh? Does it have a
Yeah.
ghost position?
Does it have a ghost position? Oh, good question. I don't know. I think not. I think they fixed it. Because I get it. Yeah, ghost position would be sucky.
It wouldn't bother anybody except for watching them. Most people don't even
Would
know
bother
what it
me.
is.
Yeah, I would be bothered if there was no date in a date position. I'd be bothered.
Right? It's messed up.
Which is one of the
Uh,
things I like about the TGV Long Island Watch collab. There's no date and no ghost date position.
mm, no date and no ghost position. Nice. Yeah,
So we're
I like
talking
that.
about 2 watches without a date.
Oh, hey yo. Here we
Yeah,
go.
I've been wearing
Man,
the crap out of this.
yeah. The internet
I
is no
even
good, but
I
I
like
even
that
took
watch.
it out on the
It's
bike the
fast.
other day.
uh-huh. How was it?
I even took it out on the bike the other day.
It's like a perfect watch to wear on a motorcycle, right? Like it looks like a part of outfit. The perfect match.
Honestly, I really like having the NATO on the bike. After I
Mm.
tried with the bracelet, it makes it a little lighter,
Mm.
less intrusive. I gotta get my marathon fixed.
Marathon.
Mm.
The
Yeah, I told you
motorcycle.
before, right? No, the
Oh,
marathon,
watch,
the
watch.
watch.
Oh, the watch. Oh yeah, you said it was something with the rotor, right?
Oh, yeah, it's broken as hell.
Hey Tim, on the WhatsApp pictures when you were at RGM, you have a picture there. You're holding like a little tiny movement that's hung on a hook. It looks like an earring or something.
Yes.
Does that movement work while you're wearing it? Like, does the balance wheel tip
Yeah.
back and forth? That's
Yeah, it does.
crazy.
What? Right?
Wonder if you can hear it while you're wearing it. It's like,
You know what that watch that you showed, the Cartier way back, Tim?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You said you can trade this for that, or like you were trying to say that was maybe too much money, $50,000 or something.
Sure.
What if maybe we can trade? You can trade the Tim Wright show for that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe that's how I cash out.
Yeah.
I don't know if this shows. I'm
Guys,
just trying to show a comparison for One Day Retro. He's asking if this is
size.
36 or 37. I don't know, but compared to the Tudor, it's not that much smaller. Well, my internet
How
really
big
is
is a regular
shit, huh?
Monaco? Regular Monaco's a 40 or 39.
It's not lug to lug. It's not any smaller, to be honest. But I don't know exactly what the size is. Should I
The
jump out
case
and
on
try
that
to
one,
go
is
back
it the
in?
same size as the chronograph case?
Oh, that I don't know.
so Daniel, what happened with the script? You got the
No,
feedback?
leave that. I don't, because then you guys are going to give me unwanted advice.
Oh,
Not right now. Not today.
Unwanted.
Don't want no more
Are they
unwanted advice right
remaking
now.
Weekend at Bernie's?
Weekend at
no.
Bernie's. What's that?
That's the film where the Uncle Bernie is a corpse. They made like 3 of them.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I would get it. Writing is hard.
but yeah, yeah. It's fun. You guys are funny, actually. you naturally have some of the punches you throw in. I sometimes, the odd time, I have something funny to share.
It's hard, Daniel.
Yeah, just got to
But
keep plugging away. That's all.
yeah. Yeah. No, this is why you get the feedback. That's how you get better.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if you never get the feedback, you can't progress. Some
that's right.
stuff is harder for some people than other people. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And you
Anyway,
meeting Ben Clymer wasn't funny.
oh no, it was hilarious.
Right.
When you met Fred Savage, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
you know,
And Tim,
I
I think he thinks highly of you. You're too hard on yourself about you not recognizing him. I think Fred thinks perfectly fine about that.
I used to work at a restaurant where there was a lot of celebrities would come in, and I think
uh-huh.
celebrities like it when they meet someone that doesn't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, yeah. And the way you reacted and laughed with you had your hand on was Fred Savage's shoulder, and you laughed and keeled over. Oh, what a fool I am! He liked that, I think, because there's something genuine about that.
Let's hope
No,
so, because it was
yeah, I think
genuine.
so.
Mistake. It was my bad. Billy, $5. The Pebble watch sold for four
Whoa.
£150,000
So
at an
maybe that's not
auction.
dead. It's mostly dead.
That was a vintage
What you
one.
buy.
It's a vintage one. That's
Oh,
why they
oh.
remade it.
By the way, hi, Kleiner. I didn't mean
That's
to
right.
ignore you.
Hello.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't
That's right.
recognize him without the motorcycle.
Yeah.
So let's finish up with this video. There's a few more to go through. We just covered the Hamilton and the fact that Alex is buying. Sorry, he's selling his Hamilton. So if anybody is interested, I'm gonna put the link to his Instagram account in the chat. You could just
Did we
send
agree
him a
on a
message.
price? You said $301, right?
I think he wants like 650 for it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, right. That's fair price. What do you think, Daniel? 650?
Which
That's too
Alex
much?
are we talking about? Kojak Alex or which
No, no.
Alex?
Watchaholic, the one from LA.
The physio guy.
That's right. Physio guy.
Oh, nice fella.
He's really good fella.
Yeah, yeah. He made sure I got to back to my hotel safe after the edibles, Tim.
Oh, Daniel, I told you don't forget. I literally said this is the biggest problem with this thing is that if you forget, I
Yeah.
said, you guys remember that I'm giving you this stuff. They kicked in like 2 hours later. And
No,
Daniel,
half an hour later.
oh, half an hour. Half an hour you forgot in half an hour.
Well, half an hour I was starting to feel what I
Daniel
thought.
Daniel thought that that's it. His time has come.
This is the end.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
was
I thought it
seeing
was.
the heaven,
Yeah, yeah.
the
I started off with
afterlife.
vertigo, a little bit
The
of
veil
what?
is thinning.
Daniel's like, well, this is it. Goodbye,
Yeah.
all my friends.
That's what he did that to us in Vegas too, Daniel. Tie a
Uh,
string on your finger next time you take edibles. A little piece of string around your ring finger.
And what does that do, man? I forgot.
It will remind you that it's something that you're gonna forget. You look at your
Oh,
finger,
yeah,
like, oh yeah, I ate edibles.
Gladiator $2 super chat. Tim, what do you think of Zeitwinkel as a
Sounds
brand? Zeitwinkel. You know, we don't talk about Zeitwinkel on here enough.
Why? Oh, okay.
Wait, that's no, that's the
I thought you were gonna
Zeitwinkel.
say they were banned. Like,
No, they're not banned. They're actually really nice. Yeah, look at this one. This is like a Glashuta. They look like Glashuta Pano Date, but they have some interesting dials.
very
Right?
minimalist
Bro,
design.
my internet is crapping out.
Very German looking.
Yeah, what's going on with your internet, Kleiner? It's no good today.
It could be the satellites. All these different countries going at it.
Oh,
Could
oh,
be,
are you in the
something-
hurricane
satellite
zone?
sound.
Were you okay? By the way, Kleiner, sorry I didn't reach out sooner.
So yeah, so we had outages during the hurricane. I think they're still working to fix some of the lines.
Wow.
I mean, we're not like that bad, but like 2 hours away from here, 2-3
Mhm.
hours away from here, they still don't have. Some places still don't have electricity.
Wow.
I
That's
mean, listen, man,
yeah,
listen. We're blessed. We're blessed to see what happened in
yeah,
Tennessee and North Carolina. That's rough, you know.
yeah,
If the
yeah,
worst thing is I get shitty internet for a couple of weeks, I count my
yeah,
blessings. Because
yeah.
the hurricane was supposed to come straight through here,
Hmm.
and it changed course at the last minute. So we barely got. I mean, we got a little bit, but
Yeah.
we got lucky. We got super lucky. Thank God.
Wow. These hurricanes are getting worse and worse. It's just sad. Billy says, "See, you guys are crazy. You could buy a new one for 700, and you're trying to sell a used one for 650. That's insane. Stop smoking the weed.
Stop smoking the weeds.
Stop smoking weed."
I will have. I will have. Excuse me. I will have one marijuanas, please.
Maybe he'll
Mm,
lower it to like 575. Does that sound?
Oh
I mean,
well, that's his
watch is
asking.
it's almost a brand new watch, right? He's barely worn, I think.
Oh, maybe he got it from you, and that's his asking. So we'll see where he goes.
I
mhm.
think he just got
Yeah.
it recently, maybe.
Look, Watchaholic is difficult. Dealing with him.
That's a buyer's
He
market. You gotta
charges
take whatever
premium.
you get.
Charges premium because his good condition. It's like new. He takes care of his watches, but man,
Does it come with
he
the
charges.
warranty?
He sells for his watches more than I sell my watches for.
You
It's
know, one
brutal.
potential date said um, that I was potential date said I was too old, and I,
Mm,
I said that no, but I'm just like new.
I don't
Okay,
get it.
that's horrible.
I don't get it. Sorry,
It's not the
Daniel.
years, it's the mileage.
The mileage, yeah, okay.
I was on
Oh,
a
is it?
date last weekend. I was on a date last weekend,
Uh
and
huh.
she said to me, "Who are you? And how the fuck you get in my house?"
Yes.
It's tough out here,
uh,
man.
yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
know how to shut them down. I was at my friend's birthday party last weekend, and someone tried to introduce me to one of their aunties or something.
Uh
And she's
huh.
like, I just drove all the way here from Texas. And so my
Oh.
first opening line was, "Do you like Trump?" And her face smelled like a cake.
uh, did she?
Apparently, they're Democrats in Texas. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, actually, look, I don't know. There's some of these news outlets. They're saying because of Ted Cruz, how horrible he is. There's a possibility that Texas could flip blue just
It's
because
some
Ted
Cruz.
Cruz, man, the
Wait,
guy
wait.
is just sleeping on the job.
Which one is that? I keep getting them confused with the
Ted
Florida
Cruz.
guy.
It's the
Ted,
one.
That's
It's the one
DeSantis.
that Trump said that Ted Cruz's wife looks horrible compared to his wife.
Well,
uh,
Melania is the best.
he's he, he's also the one that went to Cancun during
Oh,
a major outage in
I
Texas.
can't blame him. There's no internet.
Look at
Yeah,
me.
You
Look at how
know.
I've been reduced.
Oh my God! Look at this. David H says Texas in time will flip. Not yet, I think, but in 10 years. All right. Okay, 10 years. My bad. All right, but still, like Texas, you would think that's the heartland of red states. Actually, I want to visit uh, all the United States. There's so much of America that I haven't been to. I would love to see some other parts of the country because it's all gonna be the same. Like if Texas flips, it's gonna be the same as New York. N- Or maybe politics don't affect it, but they'll still have the barbecue, right? I guess the Democrats they're not going to outlaw barbecue, or maybe they will. You never know.
Tofu.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Uh,
tofu steaks in Texas if the Democrats take over.
Yeah.
well,
David
the
H.
politics doesn't change the
Yeah.
culture. Politics affect urban centers, but down in the country, nobody cares. I was riding on Saturday. I was out riding. I did a couple of 100 miles, and I've seen there's a bunch of people with signs and American flags out, obviously, or everybody's
Mhm,
Team Walls, or excuse me, everybody's for Trump. I've seen like maybe 3 Harris Wall signs
mhm.
the entire time I was driving around.
Wow.
So yeah, at
Huh.
least, and this is like just Georgia countryside,
Yeah. Yeah.
the rural
And
areas.
it's just the way the system also works. It's like in most places that are like kind of like small towns, those are more Republican.
Yeah, I hate
But
to
like
get into
urban
it, but yeah,
centers usually
you look at
Democratic.
you look at populated centers like,
Mm.
for example, you look at Washington State, Seattle and Tacoma area, the majority, the big populated urban areas, mostly Democrats. The rest of the
Mm.
state is red as hell.
Mm.
Same here.
David says that the Democrats in Texas, they're more like libertarians, not like traditional uh, Democrats. Interesting.
I know, man. I hate all of them. I hate all politicians. They suck. Go away. Taxation
Yeah,
is
this.
theft. They're the new red coats. I said it.
Though they were libertarian, sort of, about 8 years ago.
Mhm,
With the guy, I forgot his name. That's an ophthalmologist. Um, Sorry, with him it changed. But about 8 years ago, there was this older guy that was running for president,
mhm,
likable, that was libertarian,
mhm.
and he came out of Texas. I forgot his name. I'll look
Ross
him up.
Perot.
What?
Ross Perot.
No, he came after him. I'll look him up.
Yeah, one day retro.
Yeah,
You're right. I agree with you.
libertarianism is hilarious. I love it. It's so funny. Gladiator, $2 super chat. If money was no issue, would you buy an Urwork?
Hell yeah, I
I
would.
would.
Yeah,
No?
absolutely.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah. Oh yeah, I would. They're freaking incredible. Urwork. It's like the original Konstantin Chaikin. They've been doing this for so long, and they've been doing it longer than Richard Mille, but they don't get as much love.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing engineering. They do some crazy stuff.
right. The
Now,
discs.
obviously, the cost of maintenance and
Mm,
whatever. But
hmm.
for the watch itself, yeah, they have some cool pieces for sure.
Yeah, like you. That's why he said if money was no issue, because these are expensive to maintain and upkeep, and if something happens, it's very specialized work. So you it's like buying a Ferrari. You can't buy a Ferrari if you don't own a house where you can park it. Because if you just leave it on the street, it's gonna get stolen, or somebody will break into it. The birds will poop on it. You need a garage.
Homeless guy will sleep in it.
Yeah, a homeless guy will, and people will just vandalize it just out of because
Yeah,
they're crazy.
you
Yeah.
find the note in it. Thanks for the fuck shock, Dirty Mike and the boys.
Exactly. They'll
I'm
steal
still
the
stuck on movie
wheels.
quotes. My bad. I'm still stuck on movie quotes.
One time, some guy slept in my car. I had to turn around and look in the back seat to see if he was still in there. It smelled so bad. I was like, "Oh, he must have just got out of here before I tried to go to work or something."
Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, artwork. It's a great watch. I would have one. I would get one. No issues. All right, let's
Fairness, I do like weird and quirky watches.
yeah. Weird and quirky. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah. If you
The
can't
Maurice
tell how to read the
Grossman.
time, I like it.
Yeah, I'm loving the Maurice Grossman. In fact, Daniel Day Kim, he was telling people he likes he wants to get like a Nomos watch. and he was talking to some Nomos expert at the event, right? So I figured, oh, hey, here you go. Check this out, by the way. Here is a Maurice Grossman. And the guy who was a Nomos specialist, he pulled up a picture on his phone and he's like, look at where the factory is. And it's so crazy. There's a Nomos factory, and on the hill above Nomos is fucking Maurice Grossman.
Nice. They live up on
Yeah,
top of it. They could look down at all the small people and be like, wow,
exactly.
that's
Keep in mind,
Fuck yeah.
one of my favorite watches of all time is the Resonance watch, the oil-filled mechanical watch.
Oh, yeah, those are like work. Expensive to
That's one of my
maintain, oil,
favorite
but they're
watches.
quirky.
I would buy one in a heartbeat if I had the money.
Hmm.
Yeah. When I first saw that watch, I hated it because I thought it was a smartwatch. And then when I looked into it and I realized that it was all mechanical in there, I was like, oh, wow, I want one. And then I found out how much it cost. And I was like, oh, too
Yeah.
bad.
Was it 25? Was it 25,000? 20,000
Oh, they're
somewhere
up
there?
there. It's not a cheap one.
Yeah.
Stephen Monash says, if I hear the name Grossman again, I will find you, Tim. Hey, I'm spreading the word of Grossman.
It's a beautiful watch, man. I like that watch.
You need to see
Yeah.
it IRL.
The engraving
Yeah.
work on the
It'll
cop
blow your
is
mind.
beautiful. It's
Well,
pearly looking.
if you ever find yourself in Georgia, come down here. We'll have some steaks and go shoot some guns.
Yeah, yeah. I need to visit some friends and enemies in over there. So
I can be
maybe I'll
both.
come down.
I can be both.
Yo, but Glider, it'll have to be like in November or sometime later because I'm gonna be busy. Elton is preparing itinerary for me. I don't even know it. People messaging me and saying, "Oh yeah, Tim, I'll be in Ireland on this date. We'll go for beers." I'm like, how do you have the schedule before I do? Elton is crazy. So L.A. By the way, I couldn't get in touch with the Airbnb host. What the fuck? What's up with this? He has his number in there. I tried to call. It says call failed. I'm freaking out right now because I can't get in touch. I paid 4,000. What if it's some kind of a scam on Airbnb? Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, well, if it's an issue with Airbnb, then Airbnb
I
should
hope it's not an
refund you.
issue. I hope it's not an issue. I'm just,
I'll be
you
all
know,
right, man. It'll be all right.
yeah.
Don't
It's
stop.
Airbnb. He had a good rating there.
If you're gonna jump to conclusions like that, you might need to stretch first, man. Calm down.
Okay. Breathe. All right. So cool. Uh, thank you, Bala. He likes the Grossman. But just don't imagine a world where it would pick it up versus a Lange. But that's why I respect you, Timmy. You did pick that up. Thank you, Bala. We should get Bondage on the stream. The owner of the Maurice Grossman and catch up with him.
Oh,
See
you
what
mean the
he's
guy?
been
I was
up
like,
to.
what do you mean? You want to start doing bondage on YouTube? I don't think that's allowed.
No, that's his screen name on YouTube.
No, I don't want to kink shame. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No. It's no. He's a prompt with that. His favorite watch is Lange. By the way,
Yeah, but different price ranges, no?
no, but you know that Lange people they're into kinks. They're kinky.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are Tudor people, I hear.
That's by the way. Don't tell anyone. This is kind of an inside secret. All Lange owners they're into kinky stuff. It's like it's like putting a pineapple upside down in the cart when you're shopping. You know what that means? Huh? Huh? Yeah,
And the
Kleiner knows.
yeah, the Mexican, the Mex, Jesus Christ, the racism, the Spanish thing. Excuse the
What
racism. I didn't
what
mean it. It was
Spanish thing?
involuntary.
It's not wait, no,
It's
there's
a Spanish thing.
it's a Spanish thing, putting a pineapple upside down?
Yeah, apparently people go to the. I'm on the internet too fucking much. Apparently, single people go to a store. There's like a specific grocery store, and then they put a pineapple upside down in their shopping cart to signal that to signal that they're available.
Oh, yeah,
And
swingers.
then
They're swingers.
if you find someone else that has a pineapple upside down in their cart and you like them, you bump carts. And then if they turn the pineapple the right side up, then it's done deal. And then there's something else with another fruit. I don't remember. I don't know if that's for like group sex or what. I don't know, man. It's
Oh,
complicated.
really?
That's why I like motorcycles. They're
Mm.
easy.
So, guys, don't accidentally put the pineapple upside down in the shopping cart. All right? So, very important. Next time you go pineapple shopping. All right, let's try to get through a little bit of this video, and yeah, and we'll have early night today as well because I got to wake up super early tomorrow. The show continues, the UBS. I'll try to stream.
A production model inspired by a prop watch used in 2014's Interstellar. The Democrat campaign has portrayed Walls as America's Midwestern dad, and such a persona should wear a Hamilton.
Aw.
The vintage military-style field watch makes sense given Walsh's background and also
Yeah.
avoids the appearance of luxury, coming in at around $1,000.
$1,000.
Trump's running
Baby.
mate is J.D. Vance.
Ooh, okay, yeah, Hamilton. That was a pretty cool piece. Let's see what Vance was
A
sporting.
United States Senator from Ohio and a Marine Corps veteran. In many recent appearances, Vance doesn't wear a watch at all, but
Oh.
he has been seen regularly wearing an Apple Watch.
Oh,
Oh no.
We have discussed the
No.
counterintelligence risks of smartwatches, but what conclusions can we draw from a
Oh.
young politician wearing an Apple
Smartwatch can
Watch?
blow up like a beeper.
As
that's
is
what I
well
heard.
documented in his
uh-huh.
You know, the smartwatch. I heard that they can blow up like a beeper.
Beep beep beep. It could be a tracking device. They could be
Oh yeah,
hacked
they listen to
by.
you.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a
for
dangerous thing. Imagine if
there's
there's a way
another
to hack it in such a way that you can hear everything that
Oh, yeah, definitely they can do that. It's already
so
been done.
there's another security issue with smartwatches, including Garmin's and even Bitfit. I
Mm,
think it was 2 years ago, maybe three. There was an issue with so you know these fitness trackers, right? People go for runs and they upload their data to the cloud, right?
hmm
And they share it on their specific website or whatever. Anyways, there was a security leak where people that were doing special operations in bases that should have been secret, they're running laps in their around their bases or their compounds, and there were all this information was being uploaded. So there was this giant security risk because it was revealing the locations of places where there shouldn't have been bases, or it was like CIA or stuff like that, special operations bases. It was pretty. It was a really big thing a couple of years back.
Wow. Oh, I didn't realize it. It's good info. Yeah, you gotta be careful. These digital watches. Mm.
his memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, Vance presents himself as a rags to riches story, growing up in a low-income household in Ohio and working his way through the Marine Corps and Yale Law
He
School
looks so different.
before ultimately becoming a successful venture capitalist.
Oh,
The Apple Watch is a clear sign of youth and tech savviness, something that many would say is lacking in senior levels of elected U.S. officials.
He
Moving
went to Yale,
chronologically
so
back through
speaking of senior level.
he's got to be in Skull and Bones, right? And he's taps to be the VP, and he went to Yale.
Yeah, he's a venture guy. He's like a billionaire, no? Or close to a billionaire. Stephen Monash, $5 super chat, asks not what Tim can do for you, rather what you can do for him. Good point. Good point. But no, I'm open to ideas. We're going broke here on the Tim Wright Show. This show might not exist soon. If it
I
wasn't
wanted
for
to.
ER came just in time.
Yeah,
Saved
he's
us.
doing pretty good watching this video, though. I mean, usually we review videos on this show, and we get through like about 3 minutes of it in 3 hours, and like we almost did this whole video.
Yeah, we're going fast. All right, let's keep going here.
Through U.S. history, we then have President Joe Biden, a president who can claim to be a real watch nerd, with a
Dang.
collection including an Omega Seamaster Professional, a
Nice.
Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch, and a
Nice.
more modest Seiko chronograph.
Aw.
When Biden was inaugurated in January 2021, he skipped his Omegas and opted for a then brand new blue dial steel Rolex Datejust on
Wow.
a Jubilee bracelet, a Christmas gift from the First Lady.
Oh, dang. No way. He got a gift like that?
Well, keep in mind, with regard to Joe
Loves
Biden's
him.
wrist, the people have been looking at his wrist for the entire 8 years when he was vice president.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when, people started talking about, okay, look at this Rolex, look at that Rolex,
Yeah.
look at that Omega.
Yeah. Wow.
There's
And
12
he's got
years
a
of what watches he's wearing that's been documented.
yeah. Dang.
A side note, according to a couple of publications, J.D. Vance's net worth is about 10 million.
Oh, 10 million. Okay. Well,
That's
that's
nothing.
that's pretty good. Why he's
That's
set for
easy.
life? 10 million? Like, think about it. Anyone can retire on 10 million. Daniel got 12.2. That's why he's able to be on the Tim Wright show every night. You're muted. You're muted, Daniel.
Stop that. Stop that. I told you, stop that.
No, I'm
He
joking.
told
I'm
you in
joking. It's how
confidence,
it's a
man. He
joke.
told
He's
you in
got a small
confidence.
inheritance, nothing significant. Because listen, if it was big money, Daniel would be coming to Watch Time New York, right? LA, Miami.
Yeah, I'm not going to all that.
I know. Yeah, no, but if it was 12.4 million,
Yeah.
there'd be no excuse.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Yeah, there you go.
Daniel is now rich. The sugar babies are complimentary.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, what is going on here? Hold on a second. What the? Roku just took the spot.
Hey, look at that dog.
Yeah, that's
What
Roku.
did
Hey,
that say?
Roku.
Talking to you.
Okay,
What
no,
did
No,
no.
he's got to smell you, Tim.
Uh,
That's
they
my
can't
sister
hear
dog.
us. They can smell us.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got to smell you.
I got my earbuds on. He can't hear you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought it was a
Keep talking, man.
speakerphone. Oh yeah, he brought him with him in LA, right? Oh no, San Francisco. When I was there with Red Shovel, man, we went to some amazing pubs there. So freaking amazing. San Francisco, such a
Fine.
cool old city. Okay, well,
It's interesting to note that while Rolex certainly has deep roots with U.S. presidents, before Biden and Trump, there was a decades-long period of presidents leaning into the so-called plain folk propaganda methodology, a technique presenting the president as someone relatable, someone you would want to have a beer with, someone like you. 44th President Barack Obama was a great example. Serving 2 terms, President Obama is most often associated with a Jorg Gray Secret Service chronograph, which was reportedly a birthday gift from his protective detail before his inauguration.
wow.
The quartz chronograph's black dial has a U.S. Secret Service insignia at the 12 o'clock position.
Who makes that watch?
We have previously
Right, good question. I think it's made by them. It's like an in-house thing.
Well, it's
No,
quartz.
just-
It's not hard to.
Yeah.
It's not the same difficulty to put together, I guess.
Yeah.
They're going to show the branded version in a minute.
Oh, okay.
detailed watch culture in the Secret Service on the WOE dispatch, and this watch is available in the White House gift shop for $450. Since leaving the Oval Office, Obama has been seen wearing a Rolex Cellini, a far less modest watch.
Nice.
Also leaning into the plain folk ideology was President George W. Bush, who wore a modest Timex Indiglo with an American flag at 12 o'clock on the dial while in office.
It
As
has
a
a light on
president
there.
known for his punk.
Well, sorry. Oh shit. Sorry.
Indigo, so it has a light on it, huh?
Indiglow. Yeah, I think the whole screen glows up when you press
Yeah,
on the crown.
the whole dial lights up.
Yeah,
Proprietary.
that's pretty cool.
Punctuality.
So nobody keeps
And
it.
I think they have some kind of partnership because the American flag version, it also has his name, and you can buy it. That's, that's interesting. Interesting product. It's not like and
It's like
it's
a
a
Mickey
really
Mouse watch.
odd. It's like really odd choice, right? He must really like that watch. He likes the I like the glowing. He likes the glowing. He likes it
Well,
because it glows in the dark, man. You know,
it's
It's my
It's an
imagination,
American
or George.
company. It's inexpensive.
yeah, it doesn't convey anything about you. Well, maybe it does convey it because man, George Bush, he's a wacky character. It's really wacky character.
He said some
Is
wild stuff in his time.
yeah,
Well, what are you trying to say? That George Bush glows in the dark?
no, but no, I'm just saying that like I'm trying to understand why he wore this Indiglow, and I think it's just because he thought it was
Was
cool that it glows in the dark.
was it
Is
GW or was it his dad that
yeah,
said, "Read my lips, no new taxes"?
read my lips. Well, actually, that's what got us out of that at that time uh debt, right? That's why they
You
actually
know,
paid off for
you
the first
know,
time ever.
it's very
He
simple.
raised taxes immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
It's very simple. All these presidents, more or less, like wore modest watches because all the people that got him in office are from all types of income brackets, and you don't
Mhm.
want to show them up. It's simple as that. They want to be like it's again. It sounds a little corny, but I really think there was an attempt at being in an everyday
Watches
person.
could be
Those are the
divisive.
people that put him in office. The ones that barely went above living week to week to the
Mm.
next paycheck. Then you got the billionaires. You don't have to
I
press them.
heard
The
it was all
billionaires
the
got him in
homeless,
there.
not homeless. It
What?
was all the people in old folks' homes that thought that he was his dad, and they just said, "Oh, George Bush is running again," and he got all those votes. That's how
Okay,
he got
maybe
in.
that too.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah,
look
at
at
the same
this.
Double
time,
Pine says he thinks. Sorry,
go ahead.
Kleiner.
No, I'm saying at the same time, it's kind of weird because okay, so you're wearing a $60 Timex, whatever, bro.
Mm.
You're wearing a $2,000 suit. You're not fooling anybody.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's
All that real money.
psychological. Kleiner. I'm
well,
not saying
look,
it's logical.
Humble Pine says that it was Bush's friend who was a executive that made it for him with the
O-
American flag when he was elected. So it
Okay,
was like a gift from a friend that I guess he respected enough to wear
okay.
the watch.
I'll drink the Kool-Aid. That sounds
Yeah.
good.
So when are you gonna get James the advisor's watch, Cat? Because James the advisor is making a watch and he's about to launch it like any day now. I think.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did I didn't
Yeah.
since when am I
Studebaker
committing to
watch
You
too.
just
change?
said that this was you respected George Bush for doing this for his executive friend.
Doesn't mean that I'm. Stop it, Tim.
Look, it's I'm just
What kind
promoting.
of watch is it though?
Oh, we'll see it very soon. Maybe
Oh,
you'll like it. Maybe you'll buy it.
hmm.
Yeah, think
Yeah,
about it.
Mike Lewis makes a good point. Putin's watch collection is a big middle finger to anybody who looks at his wrist. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Because he understood he's got the most powerful job in the world. He doesn't really need a watch to take away anything from it and focus on his business. Mike Lewis says Putin has a really nice watch collection. Yeah, he's got the Ulysses Nardines
Oh
and
God.
Breguet.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
got a
And he
lot
was.
more, Tim.
yeah. Oh,
Uh,
and Langes. Yeah.
he's got like
That's his thing though.
maybe like and
Whenever
maybe
a Putin,
what?
whenever Putin is in a meeting, he takes his watch off and he puts it on the table, like
Oh
near in
yeah.
between, like he's having the meetings with. I think the KGB probably has like installed some kind
Why
of
do you
secret
think he does that?
technology in his watch, and he just get it closer to the people, and they're like taking readings, biometric readings and shit.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know because it's an odd thing to do. He just
I don't know
wants
anybody that does
to
that.
show whoever he's talking to that he has an expensive watch,
I don't know.
or
I heard he steals Super Bowl rings and shit like that too.
Oh, yeah,
really?
that was a funny story.
What happened?
Like
Can you?
I don't remember who it was, but he met somebody, and then they were, oh, it's a Super Bowl ring, and he let him
Uh,
Putin see it. Like Putin put the ring on and just
yeah.
walked off with it.
What?
Didn't ever get it back.
What the hell? Did he ever give
Ah,
him anything else in return? What the what?
no, just like, hey, I'm Putin. Give me your
What the fuck?
motherfucker.
Yo,
Yeah, like legit.
crazy,
What are you gonna do?
crazy man. Well,
Allegedly,
he's
there's no
basically got
files
a money
charged.
printer, so he can print unlimited money and buy whatever he wants for himself. So, what happens when you control the country?
with an American flag at 12 o'clock on the dial while in office. As a president known for his punctuality, it was a utilitarian timepiece that looked the part without breaking the bank. In fact, you can still buy a gold-tone version of the watch today directly from the George W. Bush Presidential Center for a paltry $60.
Boom.
It's important to note that President Bush came from a political dynasty and likely could afford any watch he wanted. Again, these choices are rarely made in a vacuum.
Mm.
Going way back in time, we have one of the most celebrated president watch collectors, William J. Clinton.
Really?
He's
I had
known
no
for
idea
being
Clinton was a big collector.
oh, he's known for being a cigar aficionado as well, from what I hear.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh my God, you don't remember?
Man, I wasn't here because I came to United States in 2003 when Bush was the president, and I've only heard stories uh, from the news
I
about what it
wasn't
was
here
like
either, but
living under, and it's usually described as being the most fun years. He was a
uh,
wacky character, right?
from what I remember, how do I put this? Him and Monica Lewinsky once famously shared a cigar.
This must have been good
Draw your own
years, great
conclusions.
fun. Let's see what watches he had.
While he found fame for other, more notorious reasons, President Clinton is also known for his extensive watch collection that includes brands like Panerai, Zenith, JLC, and even A. Lange and Söhne. But during his presidency, Clinton deferred to the
Hey,
more
wait a minute.
modest digital
Did you
timepiece.
say earlier everyone that wears A long and Sana is into kink?
Kinky shit. That's right.
I think
That's
you're onto
right.
something, Timmy.
Are you seeing?
Damn.
While
Okay,
he found fame for
Yeah.
other, more notorious reasons, President Clinton is also known for his extensive watch collection that
Yeah.
includes brands like Panerai,
Panorama.
Zenith, JLC,
JLC. That kinky shit.
and even A. Lange and Söhne.
And Alanga
But during his
Unzuna.
presidency,
Oh yeah, Langa Unzuna. Kinky stuff.
Clinton
What do you
deferred
mean
to the more modest digital.
JSC? People who wear
JLC.
JSC are into kinky stuff. You have a JSC. Are you coming out? Are you saying you're into kinky stuff?
Yeah, JLC is the reverser is for people who like to take it both in the front and the back.
Oh, brother.
Jesus Christ.
It's a
What
clear
kind of
message.
Gee,
I'm joking. I'm
no,
joking.
but this is PG here, isn't it?
PG. It's
It,
no, it's adults only. Audience.
adults. Okay, then you're okay. All right.
Yeah,
No,
that's actually before you launch
it's
the live
Mr.
stream,
Chief.
you have to
It's
check
Mr.
mark that
Chief.
you have to be 18 or older.
Okay.
It was a joke.
I know.
Reverse is a great watch. I would like to get one.
Yeah, I like a reverse. I like reverses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Versus
Daniel
cool.
is
The new
already-
ones, they made them smaller. Daniel, it's R rated. It's rated M for mature. Daniel thought it was a R rated show. Rated T for teens.
Okay.
Don't say that.
No. It's this is M for mature.
Yeah.
17 plus.
Timepiece. The Timex Ironman Triathlon. Plain folk once again.
Wow.
In stark contrast to the formal blue and black suits, the simple plastic timepiece became a trend in Washington with many politicians on both sides of the aisle in the 1990s and
Iron Man.
2000s. In post-government life, Clinton has been photographed wearing everything from Audemars
shit.
Piguet to a limited edition JLC master compressor alarm,
What the
Navy
fuck?
SEALs.
Wow.
The first President Bush has a long history with
Wow. Well, there you go. That's pretty intense. He's got some sick pieces there. Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
But
that
yes, he's
wasn't.
beautiful.
Did he serve 2 terms or 1 term? Was his second term
Clinton?
complete? Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, because he got impeached, right?
Yeah,
But
but only
that
a
doesn't kick
handful
you
of
out of the office.
presidents. Only a handful of presidents never served a second term.
Oh. Yeah, George Bush
Nixon.
first one didn't serve,
Yeah,
right?
I think if memory serves, I think it was Nixon, uh,
Carter.
George H. Bush, H.W.
Mhm.
Bush, and President Trump.
Wow. Interesting stuff. All right, let's see what the Bush Senior wore.
the CIA and the world of intelligence,
Oh,
including
shit.
as Director of Central Intelligence in 1976.
Oh, damn.
He was also a president with an extensive watch collection, owning a pair of Patek Philippe models that included a pink gold automatic perpetual calendar reference
Whoa.
3940, as
Nice.
well as a 1968 Calatrava reference 3445 that he likely wore as Director of CIA. Both were later sold at auction by Christie's for $81,250
That's it? That's cheap.
I think
and
that's just the one
62.
watch.
Huh?
Okay.
No,
Look,
it's just the one watch.
Yeah.
I think Bill Clinton was had the numbers against him in Congress, but the Senate didn't get the 2/3 majority, so he remained in office. But he lost his reputation to some extent,
Oh,
Clinton, over the sex scandal.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he remained in office regardless of what Dr. Bob's nightmare thinks.
Okay. So he ended up serving full 2 terms. It was just that
Well, I'm
the
not sure what the
scandal plagued him.
yeah, it
All
was
the
a 2 term.
jokes.
Okay, thank you, Tim. But But-
Did he enjoy the drama, or
no, he didn't like
how
it.
did he take it?
He didn't like the drama. He
He
was
didn't?
I think there was aspects of him that were likable, and he was also a bit of a predator even before he got into office. You know, there was another charge, belated, that was going against him.
Really?
Yeah, when he was in working his way up in the political scene. And was he at those big
That was
parties?
before Me Too, so he could get away with stuff like this.
The guy that hung himself or found hung in jail, what's his name? Epstein? He
Oh,
was
yeah.
at some of those parties,
Oh, yeah, that's right. They were
So I don't
friends.
know, whatever.
Okay, so I lied. There was quite a few presidents only served 1 term.
Really? There's
But-
more?
Yeah, John Adams.
Whoa, John Adams. What happens to him? Why did he only serve 1 term?
Martin Van Buren.
Martin Van Buren? Jeez. We had royalty.
1837 to 1841. Benjamin Harrison, 1889 to 1893.
Why didn't I remember this? I was living around that time.
Yeah.
Really? Dang,
That's
you
the guy
missed
that only
it.
served for
Herbert
like 2 weeks
Hoover,
and then died.
Gerald Ford. Yeah.
That's
Gerald
right. That's
Ford, Jimmy Carter, Bush, and Trump.
Wow. Cool stuff. Reagan 2 terms. Obama 2 terms. Humble Pine says Bush Sr. often wore his watch with a preppy cross grain strap. Oh, and I think this was picked up cheap. Yeah, listen, it's George Bush Sr. It's not the most standout president, but actually, there's not a lot of history on him. Uh, Maybe because it was only one term. But I don't know. I don't know enough about him to make a judgment. I heard some good things, some bad things.
Well,
Interesting character.
the Gulf War kind of happened during his presidency.
Oh, oh,
I
damn.
heard some bad things
Oh yeah.
about Daniel Katz, but I won't reveal them.
We need the dirt, guys. Get out there.
Oh, I don't know.
Get me the dirt.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw Humble Pine's comment from earlier, but it's freaking hilarious.
Oh, when Paula Jones was asked whether her experience was similar to Monica Lewinsky, she replied, "Close, but no cigar." Oh man, the wacky years. I wonder what it's been like to be there. And this is why the news media is crazy, man. All right, let's
Well,
see it.
yeah.
Let's
$1,500
wrap this
respectively.
up.
Finally, we have Ronald Reagan, the
Oh,
celebrated actor and politician
celebrate.
who ascended to the commander-in-chief position in 1981. President Reagan.
Oh, you know what? This is crazy. It's kind of like Zelensky, because Zelensky was an actor and then became a politician, and Reagan was an actor and became a politician. It's amazing.
Reagan wore a Rolex Datejust, or Air King, and was a quintessential Rolex man. Even more interestingly, he appeared to wear the watch with some frequency on the inside of his wrist.
Oh yeah, that's weird. It's easier to tell. You just go like this towards you.
Well, again, that might be about him not wanting to show off that he's got, back in those days, an expensive watch. Well, even today.
Oh, really? Interesting take.
While both watches are traditionally encountered on the Jubilee bracelet, Reagan appears to have replaced it with an aftermarket bracelet later in life.
Oh,
At Watches of Espionage, we believe in wearing watches within the use your tools ethos, and these presidents are no different. But the tool in this case is communication, subtly sharing a message with potential voters and donors with the watches on their wrists. Whether it's Bush's Timex, a solid gold Patek or Vacheron on the wrist of Donald Trump, or a Cartier on Kamala Harris, once again, a watch is never just a watch.
boom.
Drop a comment down below to let us know what you think of the watches worn by you.
Okay, there we go. That's the video.
Unbelievable. We finished
Yeah.
a whole video on the team. We reacted to a
Good
whole video
job.
on the Team Ride show. That's crazy.
That's a
I have to
first.
rename this live stream. I have to call it the Talking Watches about president. Well, no. Well, anyways, your coverage of the president's watches, not the market update, because we didn't talk market at all. Dang it! Maybe tomorrow. I'll do a market episode tomorrow.
We discussed the price of a Hamilton.
We did. Fair
We
enough.
discussed the price of a balloon blue.
The watch market is dead. There you go.
What happened
That's
to
the
my
report.
Market.
Tim? What
Ask
happened
for
to
discounts.
what happened to my artificial daughter? She didn't come on. Is she dead?
No,
Kelly's not your real daughter? I
My
thought that's
artificial
your real daughter.
Yeah.
They want their money. Make sure you're not spending it on Hamilton. That's at
Oh.
such a enticing price.
Yeah.
You might. By the way, Daniel, you can buy that watch when you're in LA. Watchaholic, he might drop by the Animal House for dinner and drinks, and you could do the transaction. Think about it.
No.
If I had the money, I would buy it, but unfortunately,
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad
Tim,
she's
where-
not bothering me today. Anyways.
Yeah.
Tim, you said you're going somewhere tomorrow? Where are you off to tomorrow?
again, the same show.
Back up to Philly.
Yeah, no, not Philly. The UBS show.
Which
Okay,
means
okay, okay.
what's it about again, Tim?
It's the Watch Show where Ben Clymer collab with Hodinky partnering with UBS.
Oh, that.
Yeah. So this event where
Is there going to be any videos or pictures or anything on
I
Instagram?
got some pictures. I'm gonna share the pictures later. I
No, like
showed
for
I
tomorrow.
showed them earlier on the stream.
Mm.
No, like for
Uh,
tomorrow, you're going to be posting on Instagram,
I'll try
or
to
are you
live
going to be
stream it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll post the pictures right after the show as well on my
Okay.
Instagram from
Okay.
the event.
All right.
Is
Goodbye.
Ben Clymer and Johnny Knoxville?
Daniel Day Kim.
Oh,
Okay, I'm taking off my watch as a sign of
As a sign of what?
closure.
As the sign of closure.
Yeah,
Guys, thank you so much for watching the show.
good show, Tim.
I'm going back tomorrow to chat with more of the guys there, see if I can find out anything interesting. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Upvote, become members.
Yeah.
Get me to 100 upvotes in the replays.
Okay.
And we'll be back
Also,
tomorrow.
follow Tim Wright on Instagram for pictures and updates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Thanks for having me on, Tim.
Bye.
Take care, everybody.
Take it easy, Daniel.